and welcome to the VSN pregame show with Coach John Peacock. And Coach, tonight the CCC Marauders come into town, a very highly ranked team, 1A school, but a powerhouse for many years. And we played a fantastic, very exciting game with them last year at their place. What should we expect from the Marauders tonight?
They're going to look very similar. I think the biggest difference is that, they lost Newton as the quarterback, but you're going to see number 13 is very capable of doing the same things that he was doing. They rely on him a lot, especially on third downs, and he's their biggest playmaker on the field. He's their coach described him as a big tailback.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So
the kid last year,
right.
He was. I mean, he looked like he could be a Power 4 conference tailback. He had that look, and when he threw it, boy, there was some zip on that thing when he threw it as well.
Yeah.
He was talented.
So the quarterback this year, very similar, runs the ball very, very well. They use him a lot in the running game, designed runs for him in the running game, and he throws the ball well. Now, he did get hurt against Mooney, and he didn't play last week. So, as far as what they've told me is he's healthy and he's going to play. So, if he is playing, he's going to bring a different aspect in the game. And they're just well coached. Coach Harvey, the head coach there, does a really good job. They're very well coached. They're a disciplined football team. They hustle to the ball on defense. They got athletes in the secondary. And offensively, he does a nice job offensively. They got some, right. You talked about, they got some really, really big offensive linemen.
They really
huge
do.
Offensive linemen. And they got 3 guys they rotate in at running back that are all capable. And then the big factor is the quarterback.
No doubt. Coming off a big win last week against Riverview for the district. Obviously, there's every game we mentioned this last couple of weeks that every game is a playoff caliber game for us.
This is huge for us. This is going to determine home field advantage throughout the regional championship. I mean, this is really, really, really big for us. It is a playoff game for us, and it's going to determine a lot of things as far as where we play in the playoffs.
From that IMG game, one thing we've seen a lot of progression from Darian Jones, getting more and more comfortable in the pocket. I thought last week he did a really good job with his legs and a very efficient job with his arm.
Yeah, he's done a great job. He's a big, strong runner. It doesn't look like he's running real hard, but if you just watch the people around him, he's using his off arm, and they're just kind of falling off to the side.
And he's moving past them.
Yeah.
And again, he's a big guy to bring down.
And they are bouncing off of him, like when they make contact with him, he's not moving a whole lot, and they're just kind of bouncing off him. He's a big, strong runner. His arm, he's got some big time arm talent, and he's been becoming more consistent each and every week. And we expect to see that growth every week moving forward. So I expect him tonight to even have a better night than he's had thus far. And we continue to grow each week with that.
Tyree Manning, obviously another big night last week. But I think now you may have found the counterpart to him with Landon Green on the other side. Kind of a bigger kid, big target for Darian to throw to. And, of course, you got Colton Lynch as well if you need to go that way.
Yeah, Colton Lynch, and then you got Green, and then we also got Testa.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I mean, Tyree Manning's is a special player. He's just on a different level than everybody else. You can look at somebody and they look at good athlete or slick athlete. He's just a ferocious athlete. Trying to high point a ball and going after a ball when it's a 50-50 ball, it's not 50-50. It's 90-10 because if it's in your hands, he's probably going to rip it out of your hands. And then on top of that, like, he creates so many pass interference because he does attack the ball. Well, you'll see so many kids that are running down the field and
stop.
The balls are underthrown, and I'll just kind of stop. Well, he's going to fight for that ball.
He got one last week where he jumped up and the kid just
they had a great picture of it in the Herald Tribune where he actually had the ball in his hands, jumping over, and it was on the player's back.
Right.
But at the same time, now he's getting hit by him well before the ball is there.
And he didn't turn his head because he was going forward, and the kid didn't realize he was going to stop and do that.
I mean,
so it wasn't the cornerback's really fault, just him making a play.
Yeah,
and causing that to be a pass interference penalty.
He attacks that football and goes after it, and that's all you can ask for.
Defensively, last week, 3/4 of your line had 5 sacks, led by Ashari Charles with 2, Brock Hupp with 2, and then Cole Weatherington with 1. You got to like that defensive line is in the backfield making plays. It just makes it so much easier when you can start with the team start in 2nd and 12 or 2nd and 10 or whatever it may be. But they're not the only guys. The linebackers have been playing really well with tackling as well, and the guys in the secondary. We had probably at least 5 pass breakups. So that's not just like that's not that's a breakup with an interception. That's a good portion of their that's 20% of their throws that are being knocked away.
And we were missing our best one with Kisovic out with a hamstring.
Yeah.
But Walker Brown did a great job last week. He shut the receiver down. Micah Hayes has been playing well the last couple of weeks, making big plays.
His confidence level has gone way up the last couple of weeks.
Different type player, definitely than he was last year, and you definitely can see his confidence go up. I mean, a huge play against IMG, against a 5-star receiver, and then last week you saw him break up a big 3rd or 4th down play. Does everything we asked him to do on special teams. He's really doing a nice job for us. And then Judson.
Say Johnny on the spot. He's the guy. The ball's bouncing in his hands. He's making plays in the backfield.
He's just been a complete playmaker. Early on, when he was a sophomore, I was like, I'm not sure this kid ever going to get it. But what a player he's become, and what a great job he's done for us this year.
He and obviously we always talk about how kids mature, not just mentally but physically.
Right.
He's really grown this year, and he's filled out. He's definitely a tough, hard tackler, and again, he plays with a lot of intensity when he's out there.
He's doing an unbelievable job for us, and that's just great senior leadership, and I'm just so happy for him because he's. Just so how he's come so far from where he was. Yeah.
And I will say this too about the defense. There has been good senior leadership this year. You see the guys that should be stepping up and making plays because they've been there, done that, seen it, are doing those things. And it's hard for the other guys not to come and get involved the same way. You just got to watch them play, and you're going to say, that's how you do it. And they're going out and doing it as well.
Right.
Special teams, a little bit of a struggle last week. But James Reynolds still kicking the ball pretty much in the end zone, although we've had a really strong east wind. So kicking to the intercoastal has been tough as far as kickoffs are concerned, and punting.
It has been windy these last couple weeks, but I think it's kind of laid down a little bit this week.
Yeah, I think we're going to be all right. But he's been really pretty consistent all year.
Very consistent.
And for a junior to come in and again sort of a surprise to see him do as well as he has, you got to be happy with that. And it just seems like there's going to be something's going to get taken back for a kickoff or a punt here soon.
Tyree. Yeah.
It seems like it's that.
I was thinking
close.
about the other night, just like, when is that going to happen? Because it's like here every time.
Yes.
It's going to happen.
And because
I'll wait. I'm all right waiting for the playoffs for it to happen.
He looks like, to me, returning kicks how C.J. Lewis looked.
Yes.
That used to it's
every time
that one cut, you're like, oh, there it is, and then he's just getting just a little bit off. I think we're going to see something here in the very near future. Well, Coach, good luck for tonight. Obviously, a very important game. The stadium needs to be packed. Hopefully that's what happens, and hopefully we'll come away with a big victory. With that, thank you guys for watching our pregame show. We're back here live at Powell Davis Stadium with myself and Jeff Fulcher will give you some more insight into what's going to happen tonight. Be right back right after this.
It's Maverick for our friends at Tommy's Express Car Wash. You won't find a better wash than at Tommy's Express. 3 minutes in and out to save you time. With Venice now open, Tommy's now has 8 convenient locations in the area and many more to come. Join the Tommy Club here and you're a member at them all. Text the word WORKS to 52884 and get a free Works wash. Good luck this season and go Indians!
And welcome to Powell Davis Stadium on the campus of Venice High School for tonight's Venice Indian football game against the Clearwater Central Catholic Marauders. I almost said Crusaders again. I want to say Crusaders. I said it on the coach's show, and I really have to watch myself to make sure I say Marauders. But the Marauders come in with a 7-1 record, highly ranked in the state. They are a 1A school, but they are a very talented football team. And my partner tonight is Jeff Fulcher. And Jeff, I know you did a little research on their rankings and some things about the Marauders that maybe we can enlighten our fan base.
Yeah. So first of all, thanks for having me on again.
It's always a pleasure.
It is always.
You're never far away.
No,
I'm
not. I'm not.
You're down the other seat or two, but you're always around.
I'm always around. But yeah, for rankings standpoint, the rankings that matter to us are the FHSAA rankings. And per the FHSAA rankings, Clearwater's coming in at number 36, and Venice is coming in at number 59. Venice is ranked number 4th in the region right now, while Riverview is still ranked number 1.
Yes.
Even though we beat them last week. So this is a huge game for Venice for a ranking standpoint. And it's unfortunate that you got to think about where you're ranked and where you're ranked at. If I'm ranked here, what's going to happen? But that's just that's where the sport is at now. That's how high school sports work. Is you have to be ranked in that top 8, and you have to win. You don't have to win. But if you win your district championship, you're automatically in the regionals. But if you don't win your district championship, you have to be ranked in that top 8 of your region.
Right.
So Venice locked up the district championship with lehigh's win and Lehigh's win over Sarasota. So mathematically, Venice wins. But
it's a fine line because Coach Peacock likes to have a very tough schedule. Iron sharpens iron kind of thing, and so he likes to play a tough schedule so that they're battle ready for when the playoffs do come around. But you do run the risk of obviously playing some very good teams and losing some games. And so that point system gets to be a little bit sticky as time moves on the road. One of the things that we did talk about, though, you really can't tell for sure where you're going to end up until it's complete. Because a loss by a team you played in Game 3 can affect the power of your schedule. And so all those different things kind of add up. So if you're trying to figure it out, you can figure it out up to the moment, like you just did right there with those numbers. But where you'll be in a week or 2 weeks is anybody's guess. You can kind of put it out there and guess that you'll be able to leapfrog a few teams and do some stuff. But you have to just wait and see how it all turns out.
Yeah, and speaking of, you mentioned Clearwater is a 1A school, but that doesn't mean that they're a pushover. I mean, these guys they played Berkeley Prep. They're always good. Tampa Catholic, they always got a good team. They beat Gadsden County. Gadsden County, we've seen them the last 2 years.
Absolutely.
They smoked Gadsden County, actually. They played Cardinal Mooney, which is right up the road from us.
And they are one of the top teams in the state overall right now, playing very, very well.
And in 1A, they've got to play Chaminade Madonna.
Which was over the last couple of years has been number one, around the number 1 in the country kind of scenario. So yeah, you're right. It isn't based on because 7A is the bigger school that makes you the sort of the top of the league. It is scattered about, but when you get to the state finals scenario, boy, those state final teams, they're all top notch, top of the country type of teams. Let's do this. Let's take a quick timeout here or a little break while we watch the band and the junior ROTC come out and do the national anthem. We'll do that. Pause and come right back. and another fantastic rendition of the national anthem by our Venice High School marching band. I say it every week, but they are a very impressive band, and they've come a long way in the last few years. Went to London last year, so I mean they're doing some great things over with the high school band the last couple of years for sure.
Yeah, Mr. Wing's done a really good job.
Yeah.
With them.
Very enthusiastic about what he's doing, so that's always takes you to good heights when that does happen.
Yeah, when you got someone that likes what they're doing, helps a lot, big time.
So, yeah, I was going to say, catch back up where you were, if you want to catch back up again. But I was going to say last year, Venice did play the CCC, and at their place up there in Clearwater, and it was a tight game. It was a fourth down goal line stand where the Indians were able to win that football game, and I can only imagine that they're coming here with retribution in their minds. They got a little. They're a proud team. And they'd love no more than come down here and put an L on Venice here late in the season.
Oh yeah, we were there at that game last year.
Yeah, we were
on the sidelines, so we were right there on the field, and it was a very physical game. The kids are talking the talk to each other. So expect this game to be a competitive football game. It's going to be a tough football game. Whoever is the tougher team will win tonight's football game.
Big guys also on the offensive and defensive line for the Crusaders. So see, I said Crusaders. Marauders. Because I got to remember it's Marauders. But I'll ingrain. I'll have to put a tattoo on my finger or something to remember. But again, they're going to come out and they're going to be physical. As this is not going to be a team that's going to run around and try to hide. They're going to come out and be physical with the Indians. And I think Coach Shannon on defense especially is aware of the fact that they're going to come out and pretty heavy.
I mean, they're pumped up. First of all, you're playing the 7A reigning state champs, right? You want to knock them off, and you're trying to prove a point to. If Chaminade Madonna is going to be watching this football game, they're going to say, how does Clearwater face up against Venice? Venice is a good program. How do they play against Venice? And this is a big game for Clearwater as well. It's probably a bigger game for Venice, though. I will say that. A
lot of the scouting is done with the games that are heavily matched or evenly matched good football teams. I'm sure CCC has played some games that maybe they just sort of, like you said, house somebody to whatever. That's not the film you want to see. You want to see the film when they played a tough team and how they responded to that. So definitely looking for a great matchup. One thing about tonight, there is 2 injuries significantly on the offense. Number 2, Macho Jones will not be playing tonight, ankle problem, and I know Merrick Borelli is out as well. And he had moved to inside linebacker the last couple of games and had some fantastic stats. So some of his production is going to have to be made up by a few of the guys that should be ready to go. We do have some guys that have played. At linebacker, we have put a lot of different guys in the mix with the starters. So I don't think it'll be. I think they'll be able to handle it. But when you see how well he was playing, you wanted to keep that momentum up with him.
Yeah, those are 2 big names for Venice that are not playing tonight. Obviously, Macho rushed for 1,500 yards last year. He's started to turn it up a little bit this year. He had a little slow start, but he's starting to turn it up. And Borelli is all over the field. So with him being out, I will say that this is a big game for Kane Judson. Kane Judson is a senior. Kane Judson is going to have to step up and lead the linebackers around him and the people around him. And
Kane has turned into the Johnny on the spot guy because he's been around fumbles and sacks and all kinds of different stuff. So he had 2 pass breakups where he jumped in the air and then got in the pattern. So his stat line's been one of those stat lines you see it. It's about 10 items long. He's been doing a really good job. So yes, for sure. And the D line, I mean, they've been pretty much the rock of unit for the Indians all year, and they need another big night as well to not let the CCC get off to a good start for sure.
Yeah. So let me just go over some impact players for Clearwater.
There you go.
They've got their quarterback, which is number 13, Case Barrett. He's a junior. He's got 1,155 yards on the year, which that's a pretty decent amount. His completion percentage is .724. So
he's over 70%.
Over 70%. That is really good. For rushing, their leading rush, they got 2 guys that stand up at the top. They've got number 18, Corey Sims, and number 13. Oh, what are you looking? Case Barrett is also one of their leading rushers.
Yeah.
So really, it's Barrett and Sims. Sims has 59 carries for 394 yards. So it's
and they run they run him with design running plays. So it's not like it's a fluke that he's running around on broken plays. They do run him quite a bit. So look for him to be an integral part, just like the quarterback last year was.
Oh yeah.
He was a
an
tremendous athlete. You and I were on the sidelines, and he one time he was coming towards the sideline, and I was like, I don't know if I'm going to get out of the way. This guy is coming so fast at me. He was a very, very impressive athlete.
He was. Some of the receivers that Barrett's going to be throwing to tonight is number 7, Luke Wilson. He's got 19 receptions, 392 yards, and 4 touchdowns on the year. Also, another guy that he likes to throw to is number 2, which is, I believe that's Pharaoh Tillman.
Yep.
He has 11 receptions for 354 yards and also 4 touchdowns. Those are really the 2 guys that are standing out on the stat sheet at least. So it's going to be interesting to see what their game plan is.
I'm looking forward to this game because we had what happened last year. We saw how competitive it was. I really believe it's going to be something similar to what happened last year. Captains are coming to the center field right now, and I'm going to give you the Indians first. Number 8, Kane Judson. Number 88, Colton Lynch. Number 74, Roman Mock. And number 5, Ashari Charles. For the Marauders, number 3, Josiah Smith. Number 6, Tyreek Harris. Number 53, that is DJ Pouncey. And number 78, which is Duwan Davis. So captains are there. We have an honorary captain tonight, Mr. Bo Saravallo, Venice High graduate, I believe, in 09, if I'm correct. But he was there at the fledgling part of Coach Peacock's tenure as coach, and Bo was a significant guy. He led our team in receiving that year, and then went on to play at Delaware State, and then on to bigger and better things afterwards as well. So Bo is a very welcome person to have back. It is good and it is honest to say that around here in Venice it is a family, and so when you come back, you're it's comfortable, it's casual, it's hi, how are you doing, and everybody is always with warm welcome to them.
Yeah, when you have a program where your guys come back, you know you're doing something right.
Yes, and come back with no doubt that they're coming back. So Indians will get the opening kickoff. I believe that Clearwater Central Catholic won the toss, and it deferred to the second half. I saw it look like a defer there. So Indians get the ball first, and I don't mind it so much. I know there's a second half that's always an issue. You might get the ball, but I don't mind us getting the ball first. They get a little momentum on offense. That doesn't hurt for sure.
This is nice. This is completely dark.
Yes.
Normally when we turn the lights off, it's still daylight out.
You can still see somebody, and you can't see anybody at this point. So here we go with our very, I would say, visually spectacular beginning, especially for a Venice high school football game. The Jumbotron itself has got its own little movie going on there with graphics and whatnot. So we're looking for the Indians to come out here any minute.
We'll let this play out here.
Yeah. Feel like I'm talking over a movie or something.
You guys can't see the video board, but they've got a really, oh, here they come. A really good hype video going.
Yes.
It's a real deal.
And Indians take the field to the flashing lights at our new. We figured the flashing lights out a little while ago, but now they just got a little better feel to them.
Oh yeah.
And like in the old days, if you turn the lights off, it took like 20 minutes for them to heat back up and get back on again.
Oh, yeah.
So that's a thing you could never have done like they just did with the old lights. So again, Indians will get the opening kickoff. That means Tyree Manning gets a chance to get his hands on the ball. And Tyree's had some real big numbers. Last week, 9 catches, 192 and a touchdown in a pivotal game last week. So we'll see what if he can at least maybe repeat a portion of what that was. So that's a spectacular night for sure.
Yeah, you just put the ball in that fellow's hands and see what happens.
And you know what, I think you and I may have talked about it, but his ability to go up and get the ball. his want-to get that ball is for a sophomore. It's very impressive.
Yeah,
very impressive.
He had a catch last week against Riverview where there was 2 guys on him, and he went up and caught the ball above. They were both taller than him too. He jumped up and caught the ball above both of them.
Yeah, he does not shy away. That ball's in the air. It's his ball as far as he's concerned. So that kicking off for the Marauders is number 82. I think it's Nick Andriopoulos. And that is Tyree Manning deep for the Indians. So here we go. Referee blows it in. Kick is going to be short of the end zone. Oh, maybe. He did just get his foot in it right there, close, but it is a touchback. So Indians will take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. I don't know but Darion Jones is starting to come into his own as well at quarterback.
Yes, he's finally understanding the system, learning the system. I think he's now comfortable with all his wide receivers, his running backs, his O-line, kind of figuring out their tendencies, which helps big time. That's why the spring and the summer are huge.
So he's just running into beginning of the season shape at this point.
Exactly.
So in the backfield with Darian is Luke Hamilton. He's number 33. I just found out that he switched numbers before the game started, so lucky for me. And Darian is going to keep it. He bounces it outside. He's got some room. We got a blocker downfield, and he steps out of bounds right about the 40-yard line.
Yeah, that was Tyree Manning blocking downfield there, which was and he was blocking very, very well. You're going to see a lot of, at least in the past, they have a lot of design QB runs. They want to get.
Oh, hold on, we're ball's coming back. We must have had a penalty that we for some reason sometimes we don't see the fire as a flag. It is holding, so we can negate that, and it should be second and it looks like 14 or 15. It'll be 2nd and 14 because they do. It's a spot foul. So credit Darion with 6, and we end up 2nd and 4.
Well, still expect to see Jones have a lot of designed QB runs here.
Jones pass out to Testa, and he loses yardage.
Looks like a little check down. See if he can
get
get upfield a little bit.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the Marauders defense was all over that.
Oh, absolutely. So we're going to go quick. It's 3rd and 16. Oh, 2nd and 16, I'm sorry. That's Ford on the carry.
Yeah, I expect to see a lot of Ford and Dale tonight, kind of like last week. It was the Ford and Dale show for the running back position. And they get the job done. They both can get the job done.
3rd and 11 at the 19-yard line after Ford's 5-yard run. Quick toss out to Manning. He's got some space, and he gets the first down. Brought down by number 17. That is Williams on the tackle.
Once again, just get the ball into Tyree Manning's his hands and see what happens. And he was able to get upfield there and get a big first down after being in 1st and 17.
They get away with that holding penalty. Makes it 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. And that's John Ford in the backfield with Jones waiting for a play. And Jones keeping it again with a lead blocker, and Ford. He kind of maneuvers his way down to about the 41-yard line. Brought down by, that's number 52. That is Naeem Jefferson.
Just one of those design QB keepers.
So give him 9. It'll be 2nd and 1.
His O-line is getting out front.
Moving the line a little bit. Bad snap, it picked up by Darian and gets the ball to Ford, and he barrels up to the 48-yard line. Brought down by number 6, that is Tyreek Harris. First down, Indians. Just at the 48.
Ford is he's a physical runner. He probably had 3 or 4 yards after contact there, which is one of the stats that they're tracking big time now in college and NFL.
Absolutely. Jones on the keeper again, design run for him, and he almost pounds his way up to about the 47 of the Marauders. Didn't quite catch the number of the tackler on that one.
No, this is a slow and methodical. Don't be surprised if they pot one downfield here.
Yeah, get you looking inside, and now that they're spreading it out a little bit over here. Pass out to Manning. He's got room. He's carrying a tackler downfield, and he's a tough guy to bring down, but sometimes you got to just take what you can get and get on the ground. Tackle in there by Clyde.
Yeah, that was just a little bubble screen there.
So it's at the 35 of the Marauders. 12-yard gain and a first down. Ford on the carry. Lost his, kind of bumped into somebody, lost his footing, and tackled again by Williams. Let's give him 3. Oh, actually 2.
You know, John, we were for the baseball works out in the morning. We were on the football field on Wednesday.
Okay.
Wednesday morning. Hold on.
Jones fakes the forward, looking downfield. Nobody open. He's rolling, looks. Kind of threw it. I think he just got rid of it. Looked like it was intended for Testa. Go ahead, finish your story.
So it's probably 6:45 in the morning, right? Anyways, the turf is wet. So
the dew. Yeah.
I would say right around this time and getting later into the night, the turf will get dew on it, which makes it slick, excuse me. And I know we talked about it before, but there's little wood chips down there. And I think they went with the wood chips to maybe try and make it as realistic as possible, maybe give you the best traction. But on turf, if it's wet,
it's nothing you can do.
Nothing you can do.
No, there's nothing you can do. You're going to slip it and lose your balance here and there. So Indians call timeout on a 3rd and 8. I guess they wanted to make sure they got this call right here. We'll hang it here, wait for the end of this timeout. So this it looks like an obvious passing situation, but this is the area where Coach Peacock has to go for it on 4th down.
Oh, yeah.
So you might get a chunk, or if you see something you can take, you don't have to go to the down markers. Maybe even a run to catch them off guard might be something you see as well. And then you still have 4th down to do something with it as well. So we'll see what Indians come out with. And for Venice, this has been a clock killer. Usually we're measuring it in seconds when they have these opening drives. Now we're looking at about 3.5 minutes in almost. So let's see, 3rd and 8 at the 33-yard line. Fake the handoff to Ford, looking, sees Tyree. Oh, just a little high, right off his fingertips. He was open.
He was open, and that route was run deep enough to where if he would have came down with that football, that would have been a first down.
Oh yeah, there's no doubt.
Just a little overthrown. Even though Tyree can get up there, it was a little too high.
But he had 5 guys around him, so that ball might have been high because there was somebody in that throwing lane, and you try to get over him a little bit. So Indians, like I said, they're going to go for it on 4th down.
Honestly, that probably helped. I don't know
I'd be surprised if they didn't. Play clock is down to 10 seconds. Manning in motion. Come back around. Oh, nice play.
Oh, wow.
He's got Lewis wide open down the center of the field, and he breaks the tackle and goes in for the touchdown. I see no penalty flag. So Indians come in with a trick play, and Dorian Lewis, senior D-back / wide receiver, gets in the end zone for the first time this year.
I mean, that completely caught Clearwater off guard. They had no idea. They didn't even think that was in the possibility.
And it was for a trick play. Sometimes they get a little sloppy. That was well designed, and they all came after Tyree on that one. James Reynolds, our kicker, in for the extra point. A little trouble with the hold last week. See if they got it straightened out in practice. Looks like it's up good, and kick is good. So Indians get it, strike first at 8:39 left in the first quarter. They take a 7-0 lead, and Jeff, I guess you know if you're going to get the ball first, chew a little clock, show a little bit of diversity in the offense. 4 passes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 runs. I think that might be your cookie cutter, put it in the bank kind of. That's how you want to start a football game.
No kidding, and you know they chewed about 3 minutes and 30 seconds off the clock, like you said earlier, which is uncharacteristic for Venice. I mean, we saw Riverview chew up about 11 minutes of the clock in the third quarter last week, and then Venice came out when they got the ball and scored in the first 7 seconds. So seeing Venice chew up the clock is
not common.
Not common, but it is nice to see. It's very nice.
Our kickoff sponsor again is Star Cooling Solutions, family owned and operated right out of Venice. Get the kick right here, and Reynolds puts it in the end zone, so we're good there. I can finish my read. From installs and maintenance to duct cleaning and 24/7 service, Stark has you covered. Call 941-390-1090 today. Star Cooling Solutions, where comfort meets integrity. Thank you to them. So ball's in the end zone after the touchback.
That's fine.
1st and 10 for the Marauders on their own 20-yard line.
Thank you.
And it is number 13 at quarterback. It's Chase Barrett. Quick handoff to number 18. That is Corey Sims with a nice gain.
Yeah, I'm interested to see what Clearwater's plan of attack is. Are they going to be predominantly running the football tonight? Are they going to throw the football tonight? Riverview lived and died with the run. Even when they were down 3 scores, they were still running the ball up the middle.
They were sticking with it. There's no doubt about it. So gain of 7, and it's 2nd and 3 at the 27-yard line. Sims again, this time Ashari Charles in the tackle.
Looks like he either got it or he's just short of the first down. I mean, it's 2nd and an inch if he didn't get it.
He didn't get it. It's got to touch that line. So we'll give him 2, make it 3rd and 1.
Yeah, he just ran right into the arms of Ashari there, who's been playing spectacular.
You would think it would be 100% run here, but you never know.
Maybe they'll come out with a little bubble screen, maybe a little sweep, jet sweep. I don't know. See what they do.
3rd and inches, and
there it is.
The fullback.
Yep.
Gives him the first down. Brought down by Weatherington.
You know what?
And that was Williams, the linebacker, in there.
You know what I haven't seen yet come to the high school level? It's your favorite play in the NFL, John. The good old tush push.
The tush push.
The
brotherly shove.
The brotherly shove. We haven't seen that make it down to the high school levels yet.
I want to say, and I'm probably wrong, but there may be a rule against it.
Okay.
So we'll see if that's. I'll have to ask that question. You can push, I'm pretty sure, but I'm not sure if that would be still might fall into some sort of issue with them. Quick pass, and gets out to about the 41-yard line. That was Walker Brown on the tackle.
You know, they had a chance this year to ban that play, and they didn't. Enough teams still wanted it in the league. So
well, I think it's a little bit of that was about. They said that was Newton on the catch, by the way. They said that they were afraid. The owners were a little afraid that if they said something about it and took it away, it would be against the Eagles. And they just won the Super Bowl. They didn't want to feel like it was too biased. It'll be gone next year.
I hope so.
I'm pretty sure.
It's a rugby match out there.
It is. Oh, a little jump right there by the right tackle. It'll be a 5-yard loss for the Marauders. I think it's 2nd and 8 rather than 2nd and 3. We talked a lot about this last week, how those little 5-yard penalties just accumulate. You got to try to avoid those as much as possible. And we have timeout for a water break. We'll take a quick timeout. 6:09 left in the first quarter. Indians up 7-0.
Are you thinking about working with Mighty Dog Roofing? Well, check this out. Schedule your free inspection today, and you can receive $500 off your next roofing project. That's a top dog offer right there.
Proud sponsors of Venice High School football. Let's go Indians!
Back here at Powell Davis Stadium, 2nd and 8 from the 36-yard line for the Marauders. Fakes the handoff, looking quick slant. That was intended for, that was Smith. But it looked like, I want to say it was Letts. No, it might have been Neely who jumped in front, or Letts, I should say, got in front of the receiver and kind of distracted him as the ball came by.
Let me tell you what, that ball couldn't have been thrown any better, though. That hit
nice
him in his numbers, in his hands. He just straight up dropped that. That was a first down and then some.
So 3rd and 8. Barrett has yet to run. Oh, I shouldn't say that. Well, no, he hasn't run yet. He's a runner too, so we'll see about that. He has Sims in the backfield with him again. Barrett looking to throw, finds open receiver off his hands, up for grabs. Did he catch it? He did catch it. Wow, deflected off his hands. That was number 11. That was Newton. Great job by him to concentrate on that. And Kisevich was coming up hard and fast, and there's Newton, and he did hold on to it.
It's kind of like, looked like one of the basketball plays. You tip it up to yourself, go up and get it. He wasn't trying to do that, but it worked out in his favor. A little bit. If that ball hung up in the air a little bit longer, that ball was intercepted.
So 9-yard gain because a first down to the Marauders on the 45-yard line. That's number 24 on the carry. Breaks the tackle. Tripped up by Weatherington.
The D-line there got off their blocks and was able to get into the backfield.
That was Clyde on the carry. Or no, 24? Epps on the carry.
Very nice there by the D-line, creating havoc.
Gain of 1.
You know, the Marauders are very methodical here. They're taking their time. They're not,
as a lot of teams are with us early in the games.
Not hurrying up to the football.
Quick throw out to Smith.
There's a flag on the play, but that was another little screen. Just get a guy.
See what the penalty is.
Yeah, just get a guy in the backfield, give him some blockers ahead, and see what happens.
The Indian D-backs are playing off a little bit, so that's holding right there. I think it'll be basically from the so that's a repeat of second down. Yeah, right there. Looked like they were kind of got Dylan Morris, and they kind of pushed him out, and this, you could see that they got a hold of him. So 10-yard penalty. Second and call it Conan. 18 for the Marauders. Barrett, quick throw, hits, that is Newton again. Walker Brown on the tackle. These little quick slants, yeah. They're giving him the space to make the throw. The linebackers are dropping, but not far enough to get into the passing lane at this point.
It looks like Coach Shannon is okay with giving up those 2 or 3 yard slants. So we'll see what it looks like. They're showing blitz here.
So 3rd and 5 at the 50-yard line.
Yeah, Venice has nobody deep here.
No safety.
No safety.
Quick throw, quick out. That's Barrett's pass intended for 7. That is Luke Wilson. Incomplete. And looks like they're going to bring the punt team in.
That was another very catchable football. And once again, if he catches that football, it is a first down.
Yeah. Careful here with the 5 yards. So you want to stay on side. You don't want to do anything silly. You got your defense out there because you're waiting. This could be a prime area for a fake. Andrea Polis is the kicker for everything, like our kicker is.
Oh wow,
way over
bad
his head.
snap.
And he's going to try to get this kick off if he can. He's running.
Oh my goodness.
The worst guy to tackle him would be Ashari Charles, and he did. But I will say he kind of hit him and pushed him down. He didn't hit him too hard.
That looked more violent than what it was. Yeah. I mean, let's just say, I don't know how much Ashari weighs, but Ashari's a big, muscular boy. That kicker he's a little smaller than Ashari, and just boom, down he goes.
That's when you just give yourself up on the play. But that's a big loss. That's 16 yards on the loss, and Indians have great field position at the Marauder 34-yard line. Big drive right here now. The Marauders have got to make a stop. Dale in at running back, and he breaks up the middle and gets down to the 21-yard line. Brought down by number 8, that is Tyree Jones.
Like I mentioned earlier, both Ford and Dale are adequate enough to get the job done.
Oh no, they're and Dale's spectacular. He's a big run waiting to happen all the time. Jones will flare out to Tyree. Tyree's got some space, and he's wrestled down by number 12. That is J.J. Schiavello.
Once again, just getting the ball to Tyree in space and seeing if he can make a move, break a tackle or two, which he is known to do.
Yes. So 2nd and 2 from the 14. I think this might be a Darion Jones keeper.
I was just about to say that.
No, can't set the Dale. He's got to move to the outside. Makes the move, following Roman Mock, and he gets in the end zone. Great block by Mock. He got out there and had him, and Dale just kind of maneuvered around him, and he walked in the end zone.
Listen, Mock and Green, if we show the replay here, they are both blocking their tail off at the top of your screen here.
Here we go. Yeah, we see that. There's Mock 74, and there's Green, and yeah, Green's got it by the shoulder, and good job by him to get him in the end zone.
You know, that's a good sign that everybody on your football team is bought in, and they believe what's going on. They trust each other. They trust their coaches. When you have receivers and O-linemen blocking 5-10 yards downfield, that is a very good sign for our program.
So Reynolds' extra point is good. It makes it 14-0 with 3:17 left in the quarter. Let's take a quick break. Come back here at Powell Davis Stadium. See what the Marauders can do on their next drive.
It's Maverick for our friends at Tommy's Express Car Wash. You won't find a better wash than at Tommy's Express. 3 minutes in and out to save you time. With Venice now open, Tommy's now has 8 convenient locations in the area and many more to come. Join the Tommy Club here and you're a member at them all. Text the word WORKS to 52884 and get a free Works wash. Good luck this season and go Indians!
Stark Cooling Solutions, again, our kickoff sponsor, 941-390-1090. Family owned and operated. For installs, maintenance, and service, call Stark Solutions, Cooling Solutions. Kickoff is high, right at about the goal line, and it can be returned. And this room. And Reynolds is the last guy left. There's enough to slow him down, and Walker Brown with the tackle. So when that ball is going to the end zone, it's trouble when you got athletes out there. That's Davion Bellholm who made the return.
You know, that's why it is such a luxury to have when you have a kicker that can put it in the end zone, like what Reynolds can do.
Right.
Reynolds puts it in the end zone. That one literally came up a half a yard short.
I will tell you this: that it has been difficult to kick towards the east end of the stadium because that's where the weather's been coming from. So there's been a consistent wind the last 3 or 4 weeks. And when he's been short, it's been going into that end zone. So 1st and 10 for the Marauders, and I said it was a big drive, and they got great field position at the Venice 25.
That was a 75-yard return there.
Good run by, that's Epps.
Listen, Epps is not big in stature, but that guy is quick. He makes cuts and he's all over the field.
He's elusive.
He ran 20 yards to go 8.
Why are we got a timeout called? Not sure what the problem is. It might be something with the scoreboard. They got something with going on with the clock. Oh, scoreboard clock didn't stop working, so we got some issues with that. We'll have to see if we can get that rectified.
You know, it's may have to turn the good old ancient trick.
It shouldn't be because that's the old scoreboard that I had a hate love kind of relationship with over the years.
The good old turn it off, turn it back on, see if it works.
So I don't know if they got it fixed, but the play before got 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2 from the 13-yard line.
So here's what's going to happen if they can't get it fixed. If they can't get it fixed, the main referee down there, so that's the fella in the white hat, will keep it on him, and that's just how we'll roll the rest of the game.
So we've got administration out here.
Oh boy, they're flipping breakers.
I don't think the problem is up top. I think the problem is probably down by the field, because usually that's what it is. It's something that goes haywire down there. We've got our crack. Francis is saying no, not me. We got
that's not mine.
Our crack press box person, Chelsea, on it right now.
So they are keeping time on the field.
So 2nd and 2. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Timer's running out. That's Barrett, breaks the tackle, makes a move on. I mean, just a great move before he's finally brought down by Kisevich. But Barrett showed a lot of athleticism, easy for me to say, on that play.
I mean, he was making cuts left and right like he's a true running back.
Broke a tackle and then went on to juke a guy or two and got himself 8 yards and a first down. Make it 1st and goal at the Indian 9.
If Weatherington didn't tackle him there, that was
he's
a touchdown.
Gone. He's in the other Niner in his pocket. That's Sims on the carry. Brought down by Judson, and looks like Letts.
They're going to challenge this as, at least what it looks like early in the game. They're going to challenge the Venice defense. Stop the run. See if you can stop the run, because they did struggle stopping the run against Riverview.
Yeah, I mean, so far, I mean, they've kind of been their own worst enemy. They've dropped a couple passes in the first drive, so we'll see if they can sustain and get this next 6 yards. Going heavy package here to the right. And that's Sims again, and Charles is in the backfield. He's still pushing for yardage, but he ran into Ashari Charles and then a host of other Indians as well.
You know, that when Jumbo's in, that's just brute on brute.
I'd say Campbell and McNair also in on the tackle.
Ashari, the Miami commit.
So 2 yards, yes. 3rd and goal from the 4. He keeps it going to roll, and Weatherington's there, and he just got around him. Little naked bootleg, as they like to call it, and it's a touchdown for the Marauders. Weatherington he read it, but he just couldn't get out there to make the tackle.
He was a little too far in. Listen, when you pound the ball at the middle, then you run outside to the edge.
I was almost going to say, watch out for a little pass right there, especially on 3rd down, because I would be been a bit surprised if they didn't get the first down, where they would have kicked a field goal at that point. So extra point now, and that's the all-due kicker, Andrea Paulus. I will get it right at some point in time. I'm sure I'm messing it up right now, so apologies to his parents. Extra point is up, and it's good. So Marauders can get half of it back. 14-7 is your score. We'll take a quick break, come back for the kickoff back to the Indians, see what they can do right after this.
Tri-County Land Development, servicing the Charlotte, Sarasota, and Manatee areas for over 19 years. Quality workmanship in residential and commercial site development ensure that what you need is done right the first time. Tri-County Land Development.
Back here at Powell Davis Stadium, Stark Cooling Solutions, 941-390-1090 is your kickoff sponsor. kick is high and in the end zone. So another touchback. But again, that's that difference. I guarantee you when we flip the field, you'll see there'll be a problem on the other end. So from the 20, 1st and 10. And so far the Indians have been pretty efficient on offense. That short field helped out as well.
See how they respond here. It looks like they may have the clock working again. Yeah, scoreboard looks like it.
And I'm sure it was something that was done on at the field level. You know, it's weird with those things. Like sometimes they you don't check them too much when you're before the game. You think, oh, it's good, and then something happens, and you, like anything else, like they tell you with the cable, unplug it and plug it back in. It's kind of the same thing. 1st and 10. Jones hands up to Ford. Ford up the right side. It's got room. Thought for a second he might break it for a little more, but gets 9. Tackled by Jones.
Let me tell you what, that was a big tackle there by Jones. If he doesn't make that tackle, we're looking at an 80-yard touchdown run.
He had some momentum. Quick snap. Looking out, gets Manning. We got a penalty. That usually is a formation issue. We'll see. Manning pushed out by Clyde. So let's see what the penalty is.
We've got a penalty. The clock stopped working again.
Well, they're out of bounds, so it should stop on not being out of bounds. Well, let's see what the penalty is. Legal formation, yeah. So going quick, they didn't probably get enough men on the line of scrimmage, and they're going to call that every time. So 5-yarder for against the Indians. Make it 2nd and 6. From the 24-yard line. Back to Ford up that right side. He's got room, and he gets back to the 29-yard line. Tackle made there by Jones.
Just running the ball at the middle. See what happens.
So give him 5 more. 3rd and 1. Back to where we were. Just another down more. Looks like they're going heavy to the right side. Jones on the keeper. Hesitates, looks, gets some room, breaks the tackle, and he's on to his way. Run out of bounds by number 12. That is J.J. Schiavello.
Looks like Jones is limping a little bit over there.
I think he kind of got a little
rolled up on.
Yeah, that might be one of those ones you just got to walk it off. Feels a little funny.
I mean, Jones was patient there, waited for a hole to open up, and then got some space.
And with the clock not working, the referees just indicated that was the end of the first quarter. With your score, Indians 14, Marauders 7. Be back here in a few minutes at the start of our second quarter.
It's Maverick for our friends at Tommy's Express Car Wash. You won't find a better wash than at Tommy's Express. 3 minutes in and out to save you time. With Venice now open, Tommy's now has 8 convenient locations in the area and many more to come. Join the Tommy Club here and you're a member at them all. Text the word WORKS to 52884 and get a free Works wash. Good luck this season and go Indians!
Somebody help!
When Venice needs a hero for their roof, Mighty Dog Roofing answers the call, serving Venice homeowners with expert roofing, installation, and repairs. Trusted by your neighbors from Lakewood Ranch to Venice. Fully licensed, insured, and committed to 5-star service. Proud sponsors of Venice High School football. Let's go Indians!
Back here at Powell Davis Stadium for the start of the second quarter. Don't pay attention to the clock. It's wrong. It's 12 minutes left in the first half since the start of the second quarter. Indians 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line. And Jeff, so far, you just got to say that right now it's been a very sort of efficient, workmanlike offense for the Indians, mixing it up, 5 throws to 10 runs, almost where you want to be in that sort of that percentage of runs to pass.
Yeah, I call it being methodical. They're being very methodical right now.
Fake the handoff, quick throw to Manning, and he is gone. I mean, that's you got him with that slant coming across the middle. A little bit of blocking is all he needed, and he was off to the races.
You look up slant in the textbook. That play's right there. That was just nice. He beat his defender, got inside of him, caught the football, put his foot in the ground, went upfield.
I'll give Schiavallo. Look, he was there, but you see once he got there, that's a formational thing with no safety over the top. Silent warning against the Indians, so that means there was probably some celebration going on as we run down the field, and you bump into a referee and you're gonna get a warning, and the next one will be a 15-yard penalty. So Reynolds in for the extra point.
Speaking of your wind, John, look at the light to your left. The wind is whipping.
Yeah. So there's a breeze. Reynolds puts it through and makes it 21-7. And back to the Marauders, see what they can do.
You know, that was that's what the Indian faithful here are used to.
Yes.
One or two plays, boom, touchdown.
Tyree Manning already off to a good start again in this game so far, catch-wise. 1, 2, 3, actually 2, 3 for 70 yards and a touchdown, so not a bad start to the game for him.
Remind me, John, did I hear correctly that Venice High ran 35 plays last week?
Yeah, I mean, and Riverview ran over 80. So in that kind of scenario, you would think it would be a different outcome, but the explosiveness of the Indians and scored on the defense. Judson picked one up and took it in. So some big plays. Dale had a long run. So yeah, sometimes that just works in your favor when you're that explosive.
Is that a record low?
I don't think so. Look at that one. See,
look at that.
See, there's no problem. You can see that when he just broke somebody's sign. So goes more than 60 yards. Goes about 80 yards for a touchback. And CCC will take over at their own 20. So yeah, so that wind is definitely kicking a little more than you realize. It gets kind of ballooned up on him the last time.
Oh, did it hit the?
So the play clock is also not working right now. So they're trying to get everything worked out as best they can. You just hate to see that. This is because it makes everybody's ready to enjoy the game, and now they're scrambling around trying to unplug and plug things in.
And it was like telling me to.
So Barrett with a quick pass out to Sims. Got some room,
slips
down. Matt, there's your slippery field for you. Let's give Letts the credit for that one.
That looked like he was sliding into second base.
He actually was. Definitely did.
That just goes to what we were talking about earlier. The field is going to get wet with the dew the later it gets.
But honest to God, nowadays everybody plays on artificial turf, so they're all kind of used to it a little bit. A newer field might have a little bit more of a problem. Got to get broken in. And there's Sims again on the carry. He gets outside. He's got some speed. Again, Letts pushes him out of bounds. He's breaking contain just a little bit. I think a little bit of that, maybe some guys trying to go under blocks, and he's getting around him a little bit. But he did not get the first down. He got 3.
3rd and 2. You would think they run the ball. At least that's what I think they're going to do.
Well, the passing game was a little sluggish early, so you've seen some help with the run. I'd say definitely, because big number 17's in the game.
I think you're going to give it to the fullback.
That is Williams, and there he goes, and he got jammed up, but I think he just fell forward for the first down. He should have it. Tackle there by Hupp. Hupp and Campbell on the tackle, the 2 D tackles.
He needed the 30, and he got to the 30. I mean, a play like that, realistically, that's all you're trying to get is 1 or 2 yards.
And when you're that close and you're a good team, you're probably going on for on 4th down. So, and if you look at the line, look at number 78, one of their captains. That is That is Davis. He is a big guy. Number 23 on the carry, brought down for a loss. That time it was Neely on the tackle. And that is Peyton Sims on the carry, loss of 1.
Yeah, Neely got off his block there and just made the tackle. Oh, that was nice to see. Neely, the junior, which has been flying all around, all year really.
Yeah, he's had last week especially, he had gotten a big stat line. Him and Borelli had a big stat line. So 2nd and 11. Smaller Sims, I'll say, is in the backfield. Barrett fakes to him. He's got room up the middle. He's going to take it, and he kind of went the wrong direction. And he still got room and got a block. And it was Kisevich with a good short tackle on that one. But Barrett's elusive. He can dance around a little bit. Looked like he went the wrong way and then danced around his own blockers and came out with some yardage.
That's exactly what I was thinking when he went to the right. He went to the left. He had 15 yards of green turf in front of him.
So he gets it up to the 34-yard line, where it'll be 3rd and 6.
Venice looks like they're showing pressure. No safety once again.
Barrett looking to throw all the way. Quick throw, good throw and catch, and he's got room and a block and a hold. Still.
Wow.
Oh, wow. And he didn't quite make some tackles, but it ended up being Kisevich and Hayes.
Wow, Luke Wilson.
And is there a flag on the play? There is a flag on the play as well. So 7, Luke Wilson with the catch and run.
So Luke Wilson caught that football, was able to put his foot in the ground, go upfield, missed the tackle, and then he's standing next to 2 Venice Indians, runs right in between them.
What's one of those, like, if you're looking and you're
Are you tackling him or am I tackling? How about we both tackle? There we go.
So let's see what the flag is. If it's against the Indians, it can be no worse than half the distance. If it's not, it's going against the Marauders. It's a dead ball, unsportsmanlike conduct against probably somebody was just, wanted to do some talking.
Man, talk about it. Now, they're still on the 30. Oh, wait. Yes, they're still on the 30. Or 29, excuse me. But it ain't the 10.
No, there's no doubt about it. So it's 1st and 10 from the 29-yard line. The bigger Sims is in there now. Fake to him. Barrett looks, looking for the slant. Walker Brown on the coverage. No flag on that one. It could have been. It was close, really close.
My honest opinion was I thought we were going to see a flag on that one.
That was Newton who was intended for. So 2nd and 10 from the 29.
The Clearwater faithful who drove down here are also looking for a flag.
I'm sure they were.
But the only people's opinion that matters did not throw it. So
exactly. So 2nd and 10. Hey, quick shout out. Got a text earlier. I used to send out the link to the thing. Head coach, one of our coaches from track and cross country, Jason Potter, out there doing some coaching tonight, and say hi to him for hope he's having fun watching the game tonight. Sims on a good carry, knocked out by Neely.
Clearwater, man, they've got some athletes.
Look, I'll tell you right now, if I was Venice, they're going to bounce it almost every time. So that's that little in and then bounce. I'd be prepping myself for that at this point.
Yeah, make them almost run towards sideline. Play inside a little bit maybe, so it takes the cut away.
So 12-yard gain is a 1st down. It's ball's at the 17-yard line. Again, there's Sims. This time looks like Judson was in his way, along with Charles.
See, that seems to be the Clearwater bread and butter. If they seem to get the most yards when they go around the edge. The Venice D line is eating up everything in the middle. So I think that they will definitely still run it inside just to keep them honest.
Yeah.
But you gotta protect the perimeter.
Again, Barrett barrels up the middle. Looks like Letts and Neely, 31 and 30 on the tackle. Ball down to the 9-yard line. Gain of 6. It's 3rd and 2 at the 9. 7:07 left in the half. They're going. Oh, it looks like tush push right here. Again, Williams in the carry. He's kind of barreling his way up there. He should have the first down. Let's see where they mark it. They did mark it almost to the 5. McNair coming off the pile. Campbell and Charles.
That was just a handoff to the fullback. Please get a yard or two, which they did.
Takes it up to the 6, give him 3 and a first down. It's 1st and goal at the 6.
Looks like they're in the same formation.
There's Sims. This time he breaks through the middle, finds a little crease and gets in for the 6-yard touchdown run. So good answer there by the Marauders. They take it right down the field and get a score. The big play was that 52-yard run and catch by Luke Wilson.
Yeah, he got in the end zone untouched there.
Sure did.
I mean, that just means his O-line is doing what they're supposed to be doing.
And he said, you see that crease and you hit it hard. So there's no doubt about that. That when you get hit it hard, you're going to have good things happen at the goal line. Kind of a bobbled snap, but good kick there by Andrea Paulus, and it's good. So it's now 21-14 with 6:29 left in the half. We'll take a quick break, come back and see again if the Indians can answer right after this.
It's Maverick for our friends at Tommy's Express Car Wash. You won't find a better wash than at Tommy's Express. 3 minutes in and out to save you time. With Venice now open, Tommy's now has 8 convenient locations in the area and many more to come. Join the Tommy Club here and you're a member at them all. Text the word WORKS to 52884 and get a free Works wash. Good luck this season and go Indians!
Back here at Powell Davis Stadium, your kickoff sponsor tonight is Stark's Cooling Solutions, 941-390-1090. Family owned or operated, install, maintenance, and service. Call Stark Cooling Solutions, 941-390-1090. See if our, he pooched it. He saw that wind. And it's Ford and Testa trip each other up, but still a decent field position down to the 26-yard line.
Really, that's the idea of a pooch.
Is don't let the fast guy run it back. He knows he's gonna have trouble getting it down there, and they don't want Manning to get his hands on it for sure.
Catch him off guard, see what happens. You know, we saw a pooch earlier in the year, and Venice just didn't go get it.
It almost happened a second time too. It's one of those things where you're looking at it and you're like, oh, you're gonna get it or I'm gonna get it. You're a baseball guy. You know, sometimes like, I got it, you got it. And then nobody gets it.
You got to go get it.
Yep. Looks like Dale in the backfield, up the middle. Give him about 3 on that play. Tripped up by number 30. That is Smith.
Jones is playing hot potato there with that snap. I don't know if you saw that or not. Kind of juggling it around a little bit.
Flag on the play. It's by everybody's feet, so it's going against the Indians. It's holding against the Indians. So he'll get 3, and then we're going to take 10 away. So it should be 1st and 17 after it's marked off. No, actually 1st and 19. And that'll stall the drive quick, especially when you're when you're back in your own territory inside the 20. You don't want to get too fancy with stuff.
Look for Mannings here.
Oh, there's Lynch. He got him, and he catches it. Colton Lynch dragged down by Smith, but not until he gets out to the 50-yard line. Been looking for that the last couple of games where he gets little pop open and gets a step on a guy, and there he is quickly up to the 50-yard line.
And you know, Lynch was one of my guys to watch for at the beginning of the year.
He's I think he's coming into his own here soon. There's Dale again.
Oh boy, hold on to the football.
Yeah, they're always live another day. They've been trying to teach to him, but he runs hard. You can't stop that. Jones led the tackle. He lost his shoe, and if they replace him, and we had is it water break? Oh, no, timeout Marauders. So we'll take a quick timeout. 5:47 before half, and he's still got a 7-point lead.
Are you thinking about working with Mighty Dog Roofing? Well, check this out. Schedule your free inspection today, and you can receive $500 off your next roofing project. That's a top dog offer right there.
Proud sponsors of Venice High School football. Let's go Indians!
It's Maverick for our friends at Tommy's Express Car Wash. You won't find a better wash than at Tommy's Express. 3 minutes in and out to save you time. With Venice now open, Tommy's now has 8 convenient locations in the area and many more to come. Join the Tommy Club here and you're a member at them all. Text the word WORKS to 52884 and get a free Works wash. Good luck this season and go Indians!
So 2nd and 3 after the timeout. Dale in the backfield. Fakes a quick toss out to Manning, and they got that red. Sniffed out. That's number 4. That is Bellholm on the loss on the play. Actually, no, they gave it to him at the 43, so very generous to give us 0 yards gained. So now it's 3rd and 3 from the 43.
This is 4 down territory.
Venice going quick. I gotta think this is a run. Jones hands off to Dale. Dale's got the first down as he rumbles up to about the 38. See, not just fall down. I wish I had that bestiality in me, but you know what I'm saying? Like, but come on, man. Something bad's gonna happen at some point in time.
You see it all the time because when you guys get on you, then you start throwing your arms, trying to get them off.
And he took his shoe off again, so he's just getting. I love the effort. The effort is fantastic.
He's throwing elbows.
Jones fakes. Oh, there's
tackled him.
That might be the all-time,
Oh, and a late flag, probably. So we're gonna get pass interference, and then we're probably gonna get taunting. So they're probably gonna offset.
So I don't know if it's taunting or something with it because he came up from way down there.
It's probably maybe unsportsmanlike.
So it's gonna negate if it is against the Indians. It's gonna be a 15-yarder. It's gonna negate the penalty.
I mean, and that was one of the more obvious pass interference I've ever seen.
Yes, I would agree.
I mean, jumped on his back and tackled him.
So there was a lot of penalty flags thrown. I guess everybody got in on the pass interference. It was like they were throwing flags from the parking lot. So pass interference, there's the first call. First down. And dead ball on sportsmanlike conduct. I want to say it's against it's on the sideline. So it's not on Tyree, but it's on the sideline because they're so that you get one warning and then you get a 15-yarder. So he's going to get the pass interference, and then it's a dead ball foul. So I'm not sure if they're going to mark it back and it'd be 1st and 25. Let's see how they go back and forth on this one before we
comment any further.
Yeah, it could be back to be 1st and 10 to 38. That's what I think it's going to be.
I think they're trying to figure out.
No, now it's.
So when there's a sideline penalty,
so it's
John.
Okay, so it's a 5-yard penalty. So it's plus 15 minus
10.
5.
Oh, I'm lost.
So we'll just say first down Indians.
So a sideline penalty, John. Does that mean someone ran into the referee
yes.
again? Holy moly!
Or they were out there in some way. They were out there.
Well, stay away from the zebra.
So it's 1st and 10 at the 27. And all explanations have been made to the coaching staffs, and we're back at some game action. Jones kind of taking his time, measured, gets up to about the 22-yard line. 33 and 4. So that's Bellholm and Andrade on the tackle. Give him 4, make it 2nd and 6 for the Indians. Dale just took off on that one. Jones took his time to get to the line of scrimmage, but Dale was making a block right away. This time fake, throw it to Manning, looking for a block. He's going to get a holding. It's, I mean, he didn't even let go after the play was over, so it's 10 yards all the way. If you see the replay, look at the top of the screen. He's got his hands inside, holding his jersey. Now he's holding his. Then he spun him around and he's holding him again right here. So it's.
And he still made the tackle.
Still made the tackle.
You know, it's easy for the refs to call when half their jersey's hanging off their shoulder.
That is true. So 10 yards. 2 holding penalties this quarter, making it 2nd down and 16 from the 33-yard line. So to this point, the Indians have overcome these penalties. Let's see if they can do it again here. Jones with a little flip to behind to Manning in space. A fancy play that gets him 8 yards. That's Williams on the tackle.
Do you think that play was drawn up from the throw it behind his back?
Yes, it was.
Wow. There's a lot of risk.
A lot of confidence.
Doing that. Holy moly. Don't see that often.
Everybody at home saw a fancy play right there. So 3rd and 8. Again, Dale in the backfield with Jones. And off to Dale. Plows upfield. Looks like he's going to be very close to the 1st down. That time the effort might have gotten there. Williams is the one who tackled him. If he doesn't have it, he's about a half a yard short.
Here comes Jumbo. I was just about to say, don't be surprised if they bring in the Jumbo package here.
Yeah, he's a yard short, so give him 7 on the carry. 4th and 1 at the 14-yard line. We moved. We're about half a count too much. So now you're back 5. So maybe I think about the field goal, but Coach Peacock is not a field goal kicker. Also at the 19, I should have said before. So a bunch of penalties on this drive, and Indians still have a chance to get some points here. So 4th and 6 from the 24. Trying to get him to jump off sides. That little move there. Venice calls timeout. We'll take a quick timeout as well. See what they come back out with on 4th and 7 in the Marauder territory. Be right back after this.
Tri-County Land Development, servicing the Charlotte, Sarasota, and Manatee areas for over 19 years. Quality workmanship in residential and commercial site development ensure that what you need is done right the first time. Tri-County Land Development.
Back here at Powell Davis Stadium, 4th and 7 for the Indians at the CCC 24-yard line. Ford in the backfield with Jones. Low snap, looking, gets, went the wrong way, undercut there by number, I didn't get his number. Was it 11? Couldn't see.
Possibly Newton.
Number 7 with the interception.
So that's Luke Wilson.
Luke Wilson. So
obviously, I mean, you're not trying to.
actually,
do that
it's
there.
12.
12.
That's our guy there from before. That is Scott
Schiavello.
Schiavello.
So listen, the only good thing from that is that they get the ball in their 12
Correct.
or 13.
Quick snap. Barrett looking to throw. Looking for Smith. Tillman. Incomplete.
Another ball that's just thrown that goes right through the receiver's hands.
Yeah. Puts a little zip on it. I'll give him that.
But you would think if you're practicing with the guy all year long, or
Yes.
I don't know their situation. This cat has been the quarterback all year long. You're used to that. Shouldn't be a surprise to you. But I'm up here calling the game and they're down there catching the football. So
Timeout against from CCC. I should have called a timeout. We'll take a timeout also. Still 21-14 with 2:14 left in the half.
It's Maverick for our friends at Tommy's Express Car Wash. You won't find a better wash than at Tommy's Express. 3 minutes in and out to save you time. With Venice now open, Tommy's now has 8 convenient locations in the area and many more to come. Join the Tommy Club here and you're a member at them all. Text the word WORKS to 52884 and get a free Works wash. Good luck this season and go Indians!
Tri-County Land Development, servicing the Charlotte, Sarasota, and Manatee areas for over 19 years. Quality workmanship in residential and commercial site development ensure that what you need is done right the first time. Tri-County Land Development.
And we're back at Powell Davis Stadium. 2nd down and 10 from the 13-yard line. Barrett swings it out to Sims, who gets knocked out of bounds by Judson.
I mean, Venice is having trouble taking them to the ground.
Yeah, they avoid contact well, and they keep their speed. So I mean, talented athletes can do that, and they're doing a great job. So it's only a 2-yard gain on the little swing. 3rd and 8. Make that 3rd and 7.
Always jump. Can be encroachment.
So a 5-yard penalty helps the Marauders again. Be a lot to talk about these penalties in this half. A lot of them just kind of mental.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Make it 3rd and 2 now at the 21-yard line. Quick handoff to Sims. He's got room. Gets upfield. He's got more room. Breaks tackles. Wow. And Judson finally throws him down. They're waving around for another penalty. There's a penalty flag up. It's a penalty against the Marauders. So Indians get a break there.
I mean, but you just got done saying it though. Yeah. They are just so elusive.
Oh, they're gonna call a clip or a block in the back on Kisevich. That's what they're gonna call. So close. Boy, it goes all the way back to the 13-yard line. So that'll actually make it 3rd and 10. Again, you got to be careful here. You're back into deep in your own territory. Motion. And the handoff is to Sims, and he's got room again. Good blocking downfield. And Morse tosses him out of bounds. Good play by Dylan Morse. First time we've called his name tonight, but that's a great play by him.
I mean, he was trying to get to the edge again, but Morse just wouldn't allow him to do that, which is nice to see. And then Coach Peacock screaming for a timeout there.
Yeah, he's giving the referee a little bit of the business. He wasn't paying attention. So a 7-yard gain makes it 4th and 3. We'll stay here right now because I don't think this will be a long timeout, although I can say that, and we could be here for 20 minutes.
We've seen referees take a while to.
Yes, it happens. It happens.
We have some special guests in attendance tonight. Please join us in welcoming the Venice High School class of 1975.
Wow, we got the class of 1975 here tonight. This is for all you Venice graduates out there. It is the all-class reunion tonight, and then everybody else who's got those big significant ones are probably having reunions tomorrow night as well.
Let me tell you what, John. My mom wasn't even born in 1975.
There you go. I was. So Marauders will punt, and Manning is back deep.
And
Decent punt, kind of one of those tail draggers you don't want to mess with.
Yeah, they came
and
after
just
him
let
too.
it go. You know, it just you pick it up and try to do something with it, it just turns into a catastrophe. So Indians get the ball back. 1:20 left in the half. I think whatever if the first play works, I think you're going to see tempo because Marauders will get the ball first in the second half after they deferred on the coin toss.
I've said it before. The Indians are going to try and score a touchdown here. Obviously.
61-yard drive, minute and 20. It's doable.
Absolutely,
it's definitely doable.
Could be one play doable.
So Manning is in the backfield with Jones. It's already piqued my curiosity. And Manning just takes a straight handoff, and he's got room. He gets a first down. Boy, he can do some stuff with the football in his hands. So first down.
That's like a variation of Wildcat. It's not exactly Wildcat, but it's just.
Again, Manning running the ball up the middle.
Stood up.
Short. Brought down by Williams.
Now they're going real fast now.
So give him 9 on that one. 2nd and 1.
Jones wants the football. Oh my goodness.
He wanted him to get the ball so he could spike it.
Now there's a flag, a very late flag.
It's gonna be a sideline warning again.
I mean, we've got 6 coaches between the 50 and the 40, and they
don't know what
they don't know what's going on.
And that referee, just kind of took it upon himself to go over and give a lecture to the Venice sidelines. You can see it happening.
A little side-by-side camera angle here.
Yes.
This is nice. This is the real deal.
I don't even know what it's about. So it's a 15-yard penalty.
Did they call that? I'm not saying this happened. Do you think that they may have called that because the Venice guys were arguing within themselves?
I don't know. If that's the case, it's kind of stupid.
Yeah, I hope that's not the case.
So Jones looking.
Oh, wow.
And just kind of missed through that ball. Everybody seemed to lose. Everybody lost track of what was going on. And at the dead ball foul for 15 yards, it was an incomplete pass before that, and then another incomplete pass. So it's 4th down and 16. Quick snap. Reynolds with a good kick. Fair catch there by Wilson.
And Clearwater is going to get the ball back here, and they're going to have a decision to make. Are they going to try and go 90 yards, or are they just going to kneel it? So we'll see.
Yeah, they're going to get the ball back, like you said. It's kind of a tough call on that one. 40-yard punt by Reynolds that found inside the 20 with probably no timeouts and 37 seconds left. Maybe you take one shot, but it's risky. No, they got number 7 back. They're going to just take a knee, pretty sure. And they do. So that'll be the last play of the first half.
Going into halftime, 21-14. I mean,
a bit of a downer right there too. Indians with a bunch of penalties right there in a row. I mean, just penalty after penalty after penalty accumulated. I'll add those up at halftime, but still got the lead, 21-14. We'll be back in about 17 minutes after the band does their performance, and we'll give you some stats and hopefully some some insight into what happened in the end of that first half. Be right back here at Powell Davis Stadium after this.
Are you thinking about working with Mighty Dog Roofing? Well, check this out. Schedule your free inspection today, and you can receive $500 off your next roofing project. That's a top dog offer right there.
Proud sponsors of Venice High School football. Let's go Indians!
Back here at Powell Davis Stadium with your score 21-14, Venice Indians in the lead. And Jeff, just kind of give you a tee one up for you. A lot of penalties there at the end of the second quarter. That they didn't score, but it just seemed like sort of silliness that was kind of going on at the end.
Yeah, first of all, if you guys caught me singing there, I apologize. The music here.
I didn't hear you sing. Oh, that was you singing. I thought that was somebody else.
Got me going, but yeah, back to the penalties. It's silly mistakes like that stall a drive, that kill a drive, that keep a team in a football game. You know, and when you keep a team around, this goes for all sports. When you keep a team around and around and around, they find a way to win the game at the end.
Absolutely.
So you got to put teams away when you can.
So 8 penalties in that half for 65 yards. Quick stat rundown as Reynolds gets ready to kick off. Indians 21 carries for 200 yards in the first half and 5 for 11 passing for 101 yards. So 300 yards of offense, and you're up 7 at this point. CCC 21 carries, 67 yards, and 6 for 10 passing for 89. So they're efficient right now. The Indians are putting up a lot of yardage on offense, but again, it's close, and they get the ball to start the second half right here.
They're putting up a lot of yardage, but it's being negated.
Yes, back and forth with those penalties. And again, Reynolds, with the wind at his back, puts it into the end zone for the touchback.
So we're going to see if Clearwater sticks to their running game and it just keeps hammering the edge.
Well, they've done nothing that's been spectacular, but it's been efficient and trying to move the ball a little bit, and they've scored 2 touchdowns. So one on a short field after a long return on a kickoff, but nonetheless they have moved the ball. 1st and 10 at the 20. Looks like Barrett's got. Is that Sims? I can't tell. It is Sims. Barrett this time keeps it. Again, kind of breaks out of tackle, and this time he is stopped. Good play there by. Is that Morse?
Looks like number 32.
It is Morse. Great. He's made 2 nice tackles here in the game.
Yeah, Morse was not fooled there.
Got off the block nicely and brought him down. So gain of 1 makes it 2nd and 9.
And number 13, their quarterback, Barrett, he's built, man. He's stocky. He's
stocky. He's definitely one that if he can put his foot in the ground, he'll knock you down.
He'll run you over.
Yeah. 7 seconds up on the play clock. Motion, and they moved. So it's going to be a penalty on the Marauders. They were a little out of sync there on that particular play. Maybe they'll catch the penalty flu.
Penalties are contagious.
Ball goes back to the 16-yard line.
And here's the thing. I'll use an analogy here. In baseball, if a pitcher is throwing ball after ball after ball, it puts the umpire in ball mode. And now it's the same thing. If a pitcher's throwing strike after strike after strike, it puts the umpire in strike mode. So if there's a close call, he's more likely to call strike because he's been calling strikes all game.
Right.
And now you reference that here.
Quick throw. Barrett right through the hands. That's again through the hands of Tillman. There's been a couple of drops. You mentioned it earlier in the half that there were some drops.
So you reference this game. The umpires have been the umpires.
I went baseball.
The referees have been throwing flags all night. So it's like if they see something that maybe it could be, maybe it couldn't, they're going to throw the flag just because they've been doing it all night. I'm gonna make up something. They're in flag mode right now, John. They're looking for something.
And sometimes it does sort of happen that way. Oh, you got one, I got one. Get a little over officious, whatever you want to call it. So, anyway, 3rd and 14 here. Looks like throw all the way. And Barrett, a little pressure, a little underneath move. Oh, and he slipped. There's that slippery field again. I don't think he would have made it, but he had a little bit of room.
He had some runner room with some defenders chasing him from behind. Let's see here.
So
he had some
the 2 blockers, and just a matter of, and right there he just made a move and went down in a heap. So he gained 3, making it a 4th and 11. And here comes the kicker, Andrea Paulus. There was one bad snap earlier in the game. This time it's a good one. Gets the ball off, decent kick, and it should be. No, he's not gonna return it. So no harm there. Ball is about the 40-yard line. A good punt by them to get kind of out of that bad spot. Let's see what the Indians can do after holding the Marauders to not getting a first down at all on that drive.
Yeah, that was a nice stand there from the defense. I mean, that's how often. I don't know if you have the stats there, John. How many times have they gone 3 and out?
I can probably. Oh, I put that away.
It hasn't been very much.
No, it hasn't. It hasn't been. They've managed to do some things. Each time they've had the ball, just haven't cashed in on every time. So 41-yard line is the starting point. It's Dale on the carry, and he gets 2 on the play. That's Williams. He's had a nice night tonight on defense, and he plays the fullback in their jumbo package as well. So give Dale 2, 2nd and 8. I like the run here again. Maybe Darion, because he hasn't really run the ball since the first quarter. And there he goes. Nice little run. Slipped again. He slipped also. Gets it up to the 49-yard line. Gain of 6 on that one.
Yeah, Dale, he's a patient. A lot of these quarterbacks get the ball and take off running right to
both Darion and Ira Dale are good at kind of looking for the hole. There's Dale again, pounces it outside, spins out of a tackle, and gets the first down. Brought down by Harris.
Just a nice hard run there by Dale. He reminds me of our running back last year, John.
Gator?
Geez. Gator. Just a hard runner, man. Just puts his foot in the ground and go.
So an 8-yard gain to the 43, 1st and 10 Indians. Looks like Brown is back in there with Jones. I wonder if Dale lost his shoe again. He lost it like 3 plays in a row in the second quarter.
Tape his shoe to his body.
And that's Brown. He's got some room. Give him 4. Tackled there by 33. That is Andrade. Give him 4 to the 39-yard line. 2nd and 6.
You know what we haven't really seen tonight, John, is the big pass downfield, really. I mean, we had that pass to the tight end, Colton
The only
Lynch.
one was when they absolutely they held him, they tackled him. I think they took his driver's license away from him. Big quick pass to Testa. He's they might have given him the first down. That was a very generous spot. I mean, really generous.
Very generous. No, they're calling him short.
Just barely. I'm going to say inches. So we're going to give him 5 on that one, and it'll be 3rd and 1.
3rd and 2 feet is what the is what the sign says.
And I think he put the ball in Jones's hands right here. He's been running well. He's back in the backfield. Jones gets it, keeps it, and they were all over him, and he's going backwards, and that's not a good thing. Man, they sniffed that out. They saw it coming, and he just kept going backwards.
And really, there was not a lot he could do there. And he had defenders in his face.
He lost 7 yards. So I think you're in that no man land. I think you got to go for it, even though. You've had field position, but it's tough to put it on the punter to drop that one in there.
Yeah.
So 4th and 8, and Indians will go for it.
Well, they're going to try and get him to bluff here. We've seen this.
Oh, we moved. Our right tackle moved the whole way, and they were blitzing on that one also. So now you're 5 yards further back, and you're back where you're to where it's not even worth it. Now you got to punt. Sometimes the football gods do for you what you weren't going to do. Maybe you should have been punting the whole time. So
that's a 4th and 8. That's tough to go for. Like maybe take a delay game there, but jumping off sides helps too.
Great punt. But it's probably going to find the end zone the way it's rolling, and it did. It was one of those tail draggers that just didn't want to stop for him. But great punt by him. They'll start at the 20. Ended up being a 54-yard punt. But that was one of the ones when you with a golf swing or a baseball, when you hit it nice and smooth, it tends to go a little further, and no problem there. I guess we're in the middle of a water break. Let's take a quick timeout. We'll come back here after the water break and see what the Marauders can do.
It's Maverick for our friends at Tommy's Express Car Wash. You won't find a better wash than at Tommy's Express. 3 minutes in and out to save you time. With Venice now open, Tommy's now has 8 convenient locations in the area and many more to come. Join the Tommy Club here and you're a member at them all. Text the word WORKS to 52884 and get a free Works wash. Good luck this season and go Indians!
Back here at Powell Davis Stadium, 1st and 10 Marauders at their own 20-yard line. A little motion there by the tight end. Quick throw and caught. And Ashari Charles just put the wood to Newton after probably a 1-yard gain.
Listen, that's just a little screen there, looking to see if his receiver can get upfield. But that was really nice there by Ashari. I mean, so he saw the play, and then hustled over there and made the tackle. He didn't think, oh, okay, the play's going over there. Our corners or our safety's going to tackle.
I will say this, though. Walker Brown had a lot to do with that. He was holding that play up and did a nice job for Ashari to get all the way from the defensive end position to go out there and knock that guy out of bounds. 2nd and 9. Sims on the carry. Got a block.
Man.
Upfield. Another missed tackle.
Flag on the play. A lot of flags on the play.
There was. And I think it might be on number 55 because he's standing there with a bunch of penalty flags surrounding him. We'll see if that is what it was.
I mean, the back judge threw a flag 25 yards.
If you see the replay, I think you're probably going to see the penalty pretty obviously. Look at number 30 and number 31. There was this sort of see the hold on number up top there.
Here comes the flag.
32. So yeah, so there was a penalty.
Look at that. There's the flag flying across the screen.
Just in case nobody else saw it. That's 2 weeks in a row I've seen a back judge throw a penalty flag like a jart about 80 yards. So that thing goes back to the 16. So 2nd and 14 after the penalty and the yardage that was gained. Again, motion. Barrett, low snap, picks it up, looking, plenty of time, looking to go deep. Kisevich has got his back turned.
Wow.
And did he catch it and stay in bounds? He did.
That was
Newton.
That was a perfectly placed pass, first of all, and an even better catch.
Right here, going downfield. Kisevich didn't get his head around. If he turned around, he would have probably either intercepted it or knocked it away. Didn't quite do that, but the ball is now in Venice territory after the long pass play.
Yeah, maybe that throw was a little late, little behind, but it still gave his receiver a chance to make a play, and he did.
37-yard gain on that play. This time Barrett keeps it. Missed tackle again. Trying to tackle low. That time who made the tackle was Letts. Like Judson was in there and just got real low and just didn't quite get him wrapped up. And you've got to wrap him up or he's not going to go down.
And similar to Venice, I think that was Clearwater's maybe first time throwing a pass downfield like that.
Yeah, they haven't thrown long. They've been living with the short game.
Little screens, some checkdowns, but I think that was their first pass longer than 10 yards.
There's Sims, the smaller Sims.
Wow, just working downfield.
Is the ball loose? No, not loose. Tackle in there made by Neely, McNair, and Hayes.
I mean, really, all 22 of them met. I mean, it's just a melee.
So down to the 23, that is a 17-yard gain. .430 left in the quarter. Barrett avoids the rush, waiting around, and this time he goes down for a sack. Really nobody open. Great coverage. That's a coverage sack and looks like Ashari
yeah.
got the sack.
Barrett
So
was
loss
just-
of 3 on the play.
Barrett was scrambling, looking downfield, then went through all of his progressions, didn't see a guy. And at that point, you kind of just got to either take off or it's too late.
Probably did a good thing eating the ball because you don't want to make a silly throw,
Yeah.
trying to fit something in, lose the 3 yards and live for the next down. Quick throw out to Newton. Good block. Try to break a tackle, but looked like Kisevich wouldn't let him go. Good tough tackle there by Lane.
I mean, a trend I'm seeing between all their receivers is they seem to break the first tackle, and then they're gone. Looks like we have an injury.
We have an injury, but looks like, I think it was Newton who caught the ball and kind of having a hard time getting up. Let's see if he's going to get up. No, he's not. So we'll take a quick break and give ourselves a break for some commercials. Be right back after this.
Are you thinking about working with Mighty Dog Roofing? Well, check this out. Schedule your free inspection today, and you can receive $500 off your next roofing project. That's a top dog offer right there.
Proud sponsors of Venice High School football. Let's go Indians!
It's Maverick for our friends at Tommy's Express Car Wash. You won't find a better wash than at Tommy's Express. 3 minutes in and out to save you time. With Venice now open, Tommy's now has 8 convenient locations in the area and many more to come. Join the Tommy Club here and you're a member at them all. Text the word WORKS to 52884 and get a free Works wash. Good luck this season and go Indians!
Tri-County Land Development, servicing the Charlotte, Sarasota, and Manatee areas for over 19 years. Quality workmanship in residential and commercial site development ensure that what you need is done right the first time. Tri-County Land Development.
Back here, 3rd and 7. Quick snap, and it's Sims. And again, missed tackle by Campbell, and he gets down inside the 15-yard line. It's a first down. Finally brought down by Hayes.
Another missed tackle at the line of
I
scrimmage.
mean, Campbell was right there, and he just hit him and bounced off him. They're big guys, and they're definitely hard to bring down.
They're hard runners.
Got to make that play. So 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line after the 9-yard gain. Barrett this time keeps it. Judson and Weatherington that time were right there. Very good form tackles from both of those guys.
Yeah, Barrett tried to get to the edge, but Kane Judson wasn't fooled. Neither was Weatherington. And very nice to wrap him up and bring him to the ground.
Gain of 1.
Looks like we have another guy down in injury.
Is it another? Is it
Clearwater.
Cramp?
Maybe looks like it.
All right, we'll take a quick break then. Be right back here after these messages.
When Venice needs a hero for their roof, Mighty Dog Roofing answers the call, serving Venice homeowners with expert roofing, installation, and repairs. Trusted by your neighbors from Lakewood Ranch to Venice. Fully licensed, insured, and committed to 5-star service. Proud sponsors of Venice High School football. Let's go Indians!
It's Maverick for our friends at Tommy's Express Car Wash. You won't find a better wash than at Tommy's Express. 3 minutes in and out to save you time. With Venice now open, Tommy's now has 8 convenient locations in the area and many more to come. Join the Tommy Club here and you're a member at them all. Text the word WORKS to 52884 and get a free Works wash. Good luck this season and go Indians!
The injured player was quarterback Chase Barrett. So we got the backup quarterback in right now. Get you his name and number here in a second. Quick handoff. That's Sims. He's got room. Hayes got there first, and he broke the tackle and gets in the end zone. Just again, he's just a stiff arm and knocked Hayes to the ground, and there was nobody else there. So 10-yard touchdown run by Barrett. By Sims, I should say, right here. Had him there. Kisevich sort of got out of the way, and everybody slowed down. And that's, when the defense, you need to go finish that tackle. Everybody slowed down when he slowed down, and that's a recipe for problems.
Sims slapped him out of the way like he was a little kid.
Sims, and he's a big guy. I'll tell you, he can do some damage. There's no doubt about it. Extra point is good while we're talking. So it's this high score, 21-21, with 2 minutes and 17 seconds left in the third quarter, and we got ourselves a brand new ball game right here.
Ooh. All right, John, does the football team have any golf tournaments coming up? Any fundraisers?
Nothing going on at this point in time.
Nothing going on.
So we're down. We're in May before the next big fundraiser. I think will come our way with the golf tournament.
All right. Well, if there's any golfers listening, and you want to support a Venice High School program, the baseball team is having their golf tournament.
Oh, there you go.
This golf tournament.
This is a reboot. They're getting it back up to speed, right?
It's probably been 10, 15 years maybe since the baseball team's done their golf tournament. So, just if you're looking to support an athletic program, and
all Venice High School athletics,
yes.
they are always looking for any kind of community support they can get. Before we do that, though, let's go ahead and give our kickoff sponsor, Star Cooling Solution, a little shout out. Family owned and operated right out of Venice. From installs and maintenance to duct cleaning and 24/7 service, Star has you covered. Call 941-390-1090 today. Star Cooling Solutions, where comfort meets integrity. And we're here for a kickoff, and he's kicking into the wind, so we should be a returnable one. They pooched it the last couple times, and they pooch it again. And this time it is, and that time it's Testa, and he just took it and got maybe a yard on that one.
All right, well, it's time to make a statement, really. You got to go down the field and do something here.
And last time, again, it was sort of sloppiness on a play or two there that kind of got him in trouble. One good defensive play pushed them back as well. So 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Let's see what the Indians have for the Marauders. Looks like Tyree Manning they're going to have in the backfield. So let's see how that works. Quick pitch, getting Manning in space. Cuts up field, breaks a tackle, and he's just short of the first down. A bunch of CCC Marauders on the tackle. But not before Manning picks up. Give him 9 on that one. 2nd and 1.
Probably going to give it to him again. I mean, anytime you see Manning in the backfield, he's back there for a reason.
CCC with a timeout. They couldn't get a player on the field quick enough, and we'll take a timeout as well. 1:48 left in the third. Tie score, 21-21.
Are you thinking about working with Mighty Dog Roofing? Well, check this out. Schedule your free inspection today, and you can receive $500 off your next roofing project. That's a top dog offer right there.
Proud sponsors of Venice High School football. Let's go Indians!
It's Maverick for our friends at Tommy's Express Car Wash. You won't find a better wash than at Tommy's Express. 3 minutes in and out to save you time. With Venice now open, Tommy's now has 8 convenient locations in the area and many more to come. Join the Tommy Club here and you're a member at them all. Text the word WORKS.
We're back here, second and 1, and Tyree Manning breaks a tackle, slithers up to about the 50-yard line. First down, give him 9 more on that one.
Yeah, Tyree Manning's just being elusive. And I'm looking at the sideline here, John. We've gotten 2 sideline penalties. Now everyone's standing back, which is...
Well, the players are, but the coaches aren't. So it applies to both. So we'll see what happens. Low snap. Manning again on the handoff. Again, gets 5 yards on that one. Number 8 on the tackle. Again, that's Tyree Jones. 2nd and 5. I'm waiting to see the defense. They're playing pretty much now. They're not. They're following. Ford on the carry. This time Williams gets Fording, and it's no gain.
Just met by a host of Marauders at the line of scrimmage.
3rd and 5.
Nowhere to go.
He bounced it, and they were just ready to go. They're coming up. Josh trying to explain before. It looks like their safeties are sneaking up, and they're not really looking for the pass right now.
I mean, and really, we haven't really passed the ball deep, so.
Jones on the carry. Good blocking.
Oh,
he needs to get
go
upfield. He needs to go upfield, and he's short just barely, so it's going to be 4th and 1.
There comes Jumbo. They're signaling Jumbo, so.
And this is where I wish that we could go under center, but we just don't. And the big man came in. There's the number 78. That's Davis. He's in the middle, and that's the end of the 3rd quarter. So we'll see what happens after this. For the beginning of the 4th quarter, 4th and 1 is coming up for the Indians. Be right back here at Powell Davis Stadium to see how it turns out.
It's Maverick for our friends at Tommy's Express Car Wash. You won't find a better wash than at Tommy's Express. 3 minutes in and out to save you time. With Venice now open, Tommy's now has 8 convenient locations in the area and many more to come. Join the Tommy Club here and you're a member at them all. Text the word WORKS to 52884 and get a free Works wash. Good luck this season and go Indians!
Tri-County Land Development, servicing the Charlotte, Sarasota, and Manatee areas for over 19 years. Quality workmanship in residential and commercial site development ensure that what you need is done right the first time. Tri-County Land Development.
Back here at Powell Davis Stadium for the start of the 4th quarter. 4th and 1 Indians, not even 1, half a yard. It's good. It should be Darion Jones the whole way. Quick snap, turns it upfield, gets the first down. Looked like he got at least 3 on that one. Let's give him 4.
Everyone in the stadium knew what was happening there.
Yes, no doubt about it.
Oh, that guy's down. Another. He's cramping.
We're cramping. Everybody's cramping, so we got a timeout real quick on the field. We'll stay here for right now.
I mean, in fourth quarter of football games is where your conditioning comes in, your mental fortitude, your heart.
Yeah, it's all that conditioning. When you talk about conditioning and everything else, this is when it all comes to play. Late in the season, tight game against a good football team. You got to put something on the board, and this is where all those hot summer afternoons come into play, where you put it all out there to get ready. Still trying to get the cramp out from number 8. That's Tyree Jones.
And once you cramp,
you got to keep cramping.
It doesn't go away.
Yeah,
it really doesn't go away.
Surprising this late in the season you're seeing as many cramps.
Yeah, right.
This whole 3rd quarter has been nothing but cramps or some sort of issues. I haven't seen if the quarterback Barrett is up and around. I can't quite see him from our vantage point, because he went off with a pretty heavy limp when he went off. Anyway, here we go. 1st and 10 at the 37. Again, heavy jumbo package. Slow snap. Jones does an excellent job of scooping it up. A little shortstop work right there. Tackle by 53. That is DJ Pouncey.
You know, I will say that the snapping has gotten better.
Yes, it has.
I mean, the first couple of weeks it was.
So 2nd and 5. Again, Jones taking his time and upfield. Gets it down to the 23-yard line where he was tackled there by, couldn't quite get it, 21. That is Clyde. So 1st down, Indians at the 24. Jones again on the carry. Got room this time. Breaks the tackle and gets it in the end zone. A whole lot of Darian Jones on those last 4 plays. That time a 24-yard touchdown run, and the Indians take the lead.
I mean, just being.
Oh, we got a flag. That's nothing. That's not good.
It was on the Indians.
Where is it? Where is the flag?
Right there on the.
I know, but what was the penalty? I don't know.
I think it was holding, maybe. They called it. We missed it. Oh, he's about to call it right now.
Block in the back. So they're going to call a block in the back on the line of scrimmage where it's. I'm telling you, it's going to be. It's right here. Look, watch 33. He's pushing him in the back. I think that's the only thing it could be. Or it's right there on Lynch. Wow, okay. So the ball is now at the 27-yard line.
Trip left.
1st and 13.
Looks like it's setting up for a bubble screen over here.
You got to run it or get rid of it. There you got Lynch. Good block. And Lynch dives in the end zone for the touchdown. Looking for anything. I have to look for penalty flags on every scoring play now because you just never know when it's going to happen. But it looks like that one's good.
I mean, so Jones dropped back, looking for. He went through every single one of his progressions. Then he almost gets hammered from his. From the right side. He's got to scramble. Lynch, that was a nice job by Lynch there.
Yeah, stayed open.
Understanding what was going on.
So Southern warning on CCC. So
I don't even think Lynch was a part of that play, but he realized what was going on. Made an adjustment.
Good snap. Ball is down. An extra point is good. So Indians take a 7-point lead. Let's do this. Let's take a break and figure out what just happened a little bit, how it happened, and we'll come back here for the kickoff right after this.
Are you thinking about working with Mighty Dog Roofing? Well, check this out. Schedule your free inspection today, and you can receive $500 off your next roofing project. That's a top dog offer right there.
Proud sponsors of Venice High School football. Let's go Indians!
It's Maverick for our friends at Tommy's Express Car Wash. You won't find a better wash than at Tommy's Express. 3 minutes in and out to save you time. With Venice now open, Tommy's now has 8 convenient locations in the area and many more to come. Join the Tommy Club here and you're a member at them all. Text the word WORKS to 52884 and get a free Works wash.
We're back here for the kickoff, and Reynolds gets it low. Skipker, and this time it's Sims, and he's got a head of steam, and we got trouble, and is holding on the play, but I don't know if they're going to call that one. So that's 2 times when they've got the ball that they've had big returns on kicks that didn't make it to the end zone.
I'll tell you what, when Sims gets the football and he puts his foot in the ground and goes,
he does.
Watch out.
Yeah, he is tough to bring down. I didn't see who got him at the end there. I think it was Reynolds. The kicker.
That's the last line of defense, really. Wow. Well, now they're in prime field position.
This is what they got. They took in a short field before, made something of it. So 1st and 10 to Venice 40, and Barrett is back after being helped off the field earlier. And I guess put a bow on what happened before. just a great play, individual play on both sides, and they scored a touchdown when they needed it. And now it's up to the defense to try to do something as well. Fake handoff. Barrett looking to throw, standing still, looking to throw one up, and Walker Brown had great position on that when he was out in front. Did a fantastic job.
And it looks like we're going to have another injury. That's number 11. He was cramping earlier.
Yeah, he's just going to, at this point, you almost got to consider why he's on the field anymore if he's going to keep cramping like that.
Just give him pickle juice and bananas.
Listen, I don't think any of it's going to work at this point.
Dr. Hub's over there tending to him. Clearwater medical staff is tending to, there goes the foot.
So again, you're at some point you're not even really available for your team at this point. So see if the trainers just take his helmet from him. Maybe doesn't go back in the game. But no, again, also what I wanted to mention in the last drive was that how Darian Jones did take the bulk of the running there. They must have seen something on the. I think the play where they blitzed and they got him for that loss. I think they saw something that they had. This is their counter to what they were doing. And Darian was patient enough in some of those runs to kind of find his way through it. And then, of course, the one that got called back was a nice run, but then the little scramble to Lynch was even a better play. So he's still down on the field, and the teams are coming back out, but there's a player down on the 7-yard line. So I don't know if we're going to get started for anything at this point.
They've got both legs up now, cramping in both legs.
Yeah, this is going to be one of those drag him out of here kind of things. An injury is an injury, and it hurts like heck, but you got to do something with the poor kid. He's probably going to he'll probably cramp up on the walk back out to the sidelines.
Can't say I've seen both legs up at the same time.
Yeah, no, I mean, we're not showing it, but it's not a but they are pushing that kid's legs, and I don't think he's going to respond too well to it. I can't even imagine. It's going to take him a half an hour to walk off the field like that. It's almost comical, but I know it hurts. I know it hurts a lot. So yeah, he's getting a little faster, but again, he's probably made it 10 yards at this point. Hasn't made it into our screen yet. If they think he's going to walk it off, he's not going to walk this one off. There he is now. You're seeing him kind of walking. You see the walk that he's making. And nobody's coming out to help him. You think some of his buddies might want to come out and help him. He's taking his gloves off too now. So here we go. After the long walk off the field, we are 2nd and 10. No, actually, it's 2nd and 10. I'm sorry. Sims gets it. This time he gets it down to Morse with the tackle, but he kind of backed in. And by the way, Barrett is out of the game as well. It's back to Hickey at quarterback. So Sims gets 10 for the first down. Morse on the tackle.
Yeah, Sims just put his foot in the ground and went upfield. Looking over at their sideline, they've got guys on the ground all over the place.
Everywhere. 100%. 33 is cramping up now. People are just. And here comes the other Sims, and he breaks through the tackle, and this Neely gets him down. But right now he's breaking through the line of scrimmage, and there hasn't been a lot of tackles tonight by our D tackles, and you can see that they're getting probably handled a little bit by the big offensive line of the Marauders.
I mean, when the Marauders run the football at this point in the football game, they're getting 6 to 8 yards every run.
They're wearing down the Venice Indian front line. So Hickey's still a quarterback.
Flag.
Is it on the Indians? Why would they call it dead?
Coach Shannon started clapping his hands.
Dead ball procedure. So a 5-yard penalty against the Marauders puts them back to the 27-yard line, makes it 2nd and 7. Sims in the backfield. The bigger Sims, 18. And he gets it, head of steam. Goes down probably about the 23-yard line.
Yeah, about a gain of 4.
Look like Neely and Letson on the tackle again.
And if you're getting 4, 6, 8 yards or a run, you just got to stick to the run.
Yeah.
It's working. It's what worked for Riverview. So obviously they watched the game film. So I don't be surprised. 3rd and 3, so normally you wouldn't throw the football here, or you wouldn't run the football here.
But they got the big fullback splash linebacker Williams in there, and he got Sims with a head of steam. So you think that's got to be the play here. It is Williams who gets it, and he's going to be short of the first down. Didn't see who made the tackle, so he gets off the pile. Looks like Campbell, McNair.
I wouldn't be surprised
if
they run the same exact play.
Yeah, I would.
I mean, they've ran that play 3, 4, 5 times now, and they've gotten plus yardage every single time. Here they go.
You got the
same
you
formation.
got the backup quarterback as well.
Same formation.
Williams jumped in the air, and I'm not sure if he made it.
I think
it's going to be close. It's going to be.
They're signaling
first
down. Wow.
Surprised he jumped in the air like he did. He hit his own lineman because it was good push by Charles and looked like Hupp, and he came down and
that's just desperation right there.
So first down after the 1-yard dive play brings it 1st and 10 at the 20. Sims again. And he's just going behind the blockers, and then he's pushing them while they're pushing the Indians. Their tackles, they're just falling down. They're really not even getting tackled at this point.
Yeah, you just got to be physical. This game's going to come down to who is more physical. Defensive front for Venice has got to make a stand here.
Well, they've slowed it down a little. 4, 2, 1, and 3 on the last 3 runs. So it's 2nd and 7. So hopefully, maybe there's an opportunity to plug them up here again. With the backup quarterback, you wouldn't think a pass would be in the call, but here it is. Hickey looking to throws it.
Wow.
Overthrows his receiver. He was open. That was number 7. That was Wilson.
If he hit him in stride there, it was for sure touchdown. If he catches it, we've seen a lot of tip balls.
4 down territory with 6:14 left in the game. So you got to figure they can get 2 runs here and possibly do something. We'd have a water break though first. Let's take a timeout ourselves. 28-21, Indians in the lead. 6:14 left in the game.
It's Maverick for our friends at Tommy's Express Car Wash. You won't find a better wash than at Tommy's Express. 3 minutes in and out to save you time. With Venice now open, Tommy's now has 8 convenient locations in the area and many more to come. Join the Tommy Club here and you're a member at them all. Text the word WORKS to 5.
After the timeout, 3rd and 7. Hickey takes the snap, hands it off to Sims. He's got room. Here comes Hayes. Hayes trying to make the tackle. He's fighting away, and he's finished up by Neely. Good job by Micah Hayes to hold him up and let the cavalry come in and get him down, because he was going to back his way to a first down if somebody didn't come in.
That was very nice coverage there by the Indian defense.
4th and 5.
Not allowing them to get to the edge, which has been killing them all game.
Bouncing that to the edge and getting themselves, trying to get knock down smaller guys.
So here's my thing.
4th and 5.
They must not trust their kicker. I mean,
well, here's the thing. 5:32 left in the game. This is a got-to-go-for-it situation, and I will tell you, I would expect a 2-point conversion if they did score. So we'll see what that is. Indians call a timeout, and let's take a timeout also. 5:32 left in the game. 28-21 Indians. And we're back here, 28-21.
Coach Shannon
was out there. He was ready to go play, I think. Hickey's the quarterback. Sims in the backfield. 4th and 5 at the Indian 15-yard line. Hickey looking.
He's got him open in the flat.
And, he hit Sims. What a great throw. And what a great play right there. Walker Brown with a great tackle.
And Kane Judson with the pressure on the quarterback.
Michael Walker Brown with a great open field tackle on Sims. A great throw by the kid Hickey. He's getting pressured, and he get that ball off and barely came out of his hand and right to Sims. And Walker Brown breaks down and gets him down with a very, very good tackle.
I mean, that was a game changer. It could be a game changer depending on how this drive goes. That could have maybe sealed the deal.
I won't go that far, but I will tell you that was a play that's going to that the Indians needed to make. Yeah, definitely needed to make. So again, Indians get the ball 1st and 10 at their 11-yard line.
Yeah, 5 minutes. That's a lot. That's a lot of time. Maybe a little premature.
And this is going to be. I think you're going to get a big dose of Darian Jones running the ball. I see Hamilton at fullback. Timeout called. They called a timeout. So Indians take a timeout, 5:23. I don't want to take another commercial break, but let's do it. We've done like 3 and 9 seconds, so one quick more break, and I'll stay here for the rest of the time. 5:23 left, 28-21.
Tri-County Land Development, servicing the Charlotte, Sarasota, and Manatee areas for over 19 years. Quality workmanship in residential and commercial site development ensure that what you need is done right the first time. Tri-County Land Development.
Back here, 1st and 10 at the 11. Jones takes the handoff, puts his hand on Hamilton's back, and gets up to about the 15-yard line. Brought down by Pouncey and Jackson.
Yeah, I mean, expect to see a lot of that, but they've got to get more than 2 yards. So,
yeah,
that's the other caveat.
So 2nd and 7. Jones throws, hits Manning, got Manning, cuts up field, and he's trying to break a tackle. He should be there.
And flag.
And the flag's going to have to be, I think, on the defense. Maybe it's a face mask. Because there was nothing that any of the Indians were doing wrong on that play. We'll see what comes up from the referee. He got spotted at the 22, or the flag is at least spotted at the 22. And here comes the penalty. It's going to be against the Marauders. It's going to be a 15-yard personal foul face mask. So he got 6, and then we'll get 15 more, and it's a 1st down for the Indians. So 1st and 10 now at the 37-yard line. Big series on that play to get that nice 15-yard penalty there, Jeff.
Really
so Indians taking time right now. I don't know if they're trying to bleed the clock. I think they are a little bit here. Down to, we've got 25 seconds, 22 seconds on the play clock. So the lineup now. Jones takes it. He's running behind Hamilton's got room, got a lot of room. Hold on the football, and he gets dragged down after the long gain. 21 on the tackle, that's Clyde, but a long run by Darian Jones, and the Indians are down in Marauder territory. So mark the ball at the 19-yard line.
It's just the same play that they've been running over and over again.
44-yard run for Jones on that one. And now you can take a little clock. You're down to 13 seconds. Probably want to get the play called now, and then you can get up there and run something. Jones again on the carry. He sneaks it down to the, let's say the 15-yard line. Looks like we have an potentially injured Marauder. No, he got up. That was 17 Williams on the tackle. Let's give him 3 on that one. Ball at the 16-yard line, 2nd and 7.
I mean, if I'm, you got to think that they would wait till like 5 seconds to snap.
Well, they're trying to get. I'll say if they get to 10, it's okay, because what you don't want to do is have them panic and make a bad snap or something like that. Ford is now in the backfield with Jones to Jones's left.
It's at 4 seconds, so.
Ford takes it upfield, down to the 7-yard line. First down Indians. Tackled again by number 21, Harold Clyde.
Flag on play.
Why do I not see these flags?
You got a big monitor in front of your face.
No, I guess I'm just, they're not bright yellow. They're like weird, dingy. They need to get better detergent up to wash their stuff with.
They're old. The JV flag.
It's going to be against the Indians too, so it's going to negate the play. Again, block in the back. What do they call? They call him block in the back. Look on the top of the field. Is it Lynch or I don't know who they're calling block in the back on. So the ball goes all the way back to the 26-yard line, 10-yard loss. So it's first and 17, or 2nd and 17 at the 26-yard line. And nobody's got their act together right now. They're trying to figure out something. They just called the timeout, and it's not any team timeout. It's the referees trying to figure out what's going on here. So we'll take another timeout as well. 2:58 left in the game. 28-21 Indians.
Are you thinking about working with Mighty Dog Roofing? Well, check this out. Schedule your free inspection today, and you can receive $500 off your next roofing project. That's a top dog offer right there.
Proud sponsors of Venice High School football. Let's go Indians!
So we're back here at 2:58. They moved the ball up to the 21-yard line. So it's 2nd and 12 after that play. I don't know what to tell you why they did that, but there's what it was. And now Ford on the carry, tripped up by Williams. Good play by him.
What's going on here? Oh, timeout.
Timeout, CCC. We'll stick here with that. So look, I think what happened in the play was that it was the penalty was downfield. So they had to give some yardage up, and they didn't because it was a spot foul and they didn't get it right. So good thing for them to kind of gather together and figure it out. But still,
let me tell you what, there's a lot of
kind
people,
of a weird deal there.
A lot of people getting restless.
Yes.
The fans getting restless. Press box getting a little restless.
Now we're going to play let's play what if. So it's 3rd and 8. If you don't get the first down, do you kick the field goal?
I think you do.
Okay, so you got to think about that as an option because you're within range. You are into the wind. Obviously, the whole mechanics of everything, you got to get that done. So I would too. Obviously, that's a 2-score situation, but it's probably something that Reynolds hasn't had to do with that kind of pressure on him at this point.
But you said it earlier. If Clearwater does somehow get a touchdown, I think they go for 2.
But if it's inside 2 yards, they go for it. Forward,
well, no
carry.
need.
How about this? How about a
no
score?
need.
And I'm looking for penalty flags.
I don't see any.
Okay, there's no penalty flags, so we are 17-yard run by Ford.
Been great work by the O-line. They've been working hard all night, creating holes.
I think the part of the game where Darion just sort of leaned on them, they leaned on him, I think they wore out the Marauders. Like, obviously, they're tired with the cramping situation. That would be obvious. But no, I think the Indians have sort of imposed their will there the last little bit. Reynolds in for the extra point. It's down, its kick is up, and it's good. So we've got 2:42 left in the game. Indians up 35-21. And I would say that now you do everything but kick it to the guy, anybody on the goal line for the Marauders. They just let their shot out of a cannon.
Or kick it out of bounds.
But while we're talking about this, what about Stark Cooling Solutions? Our kickoff sponsor. Stark Cooling Solutions, 941-390-1090. Family owned and operated. For installs, maintenance, and service, call Stark Cooling Solutions for everything. I like that dog, by the way, too. If you would ever see, looks like a very friendly dog.
Bird. He's a bird hunter.
I had one just like it.
Did you?
Yeah, that's a chocolate lab.
He's a bird hunter.
He's ready to go, or she's ready to go, one or the other. So here we go. Reynolds set the kick off. Let's see if they talked about it at all. If there's a pooch kick in our future right here, or do we kick it deep again and tell them to cover it? It's a pooch, not a great pooch though.
He's coming up to get it though.
Very good pooch. Who am I kidding? And Sims has got it, and he's down at the 20. Hustling down there was number 20. What's the flag?
It's going to be roughness.
On us?
No, on Clearwater.
Okay.
Unnecessary roughness.
Juan counts on the tackle, so we'll make sure Juan got his credit for that.
Listen, the kickoff team got downfield.
They've been hustling.
Quick.
Look, there's no doubt of the last couple of games they've been really hustling.
It's either going to be personal foul, unsportsmanlike, or
it'll be half the distance no matter what it is.
Unnecessary roughness. Make the call.
Personal foul. So it gets to the 10. So it'll be first and goal at the 10-yard line. I'll tell you what, looking backwards in this quarter, the tackle by Micah Walker-Brown was a big deal down at the goal line.
Huge.
They got Barrett back in at quarterback. They must have got him back up to put back in pieces again. So he's looking to throw. Steps up, and he's looking. He got sacked. This time it's Kane Judson along with Brock Hupp.
He kind of just gave up there, too.
He did. He turned around and he kind of gave himself up.
2 minutes and 18 seconds left.
Clock is running, and it's a 2-yard loss. So 2nd and 12 after the sack on the 8-yard line. I think they're going to try to air one out here soon. They think, now 19's back in, so they took Barrett out on this play. Quick throw out, caught by Bellholm.
Yeah. That was just a little hitch, an outside hitch, 8-yard.
Good throw. It was a tough throw from where he threw it from. Put it on his hands. So give him 9 on the play. Ball's up the 17-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 3. I'm thinking run here. And there is run, and that's Sims running hard. This time a good hard tackle. Kane Judson that time really wrapped him up.
A senior stepping up late in the game when really you have to step up.
So gain of 1, 4th and 2. Clock is running 1:37 left in the game. No particular rush by the Marauders. Backup quarterback in there. It's kind of be tough right now to kind of figure out what you're going to do. Barrett came in for one play, got sacked, and he took himself out. So Hickey looking to throw. Pressured this time. He avoids Campbell, makes the throw. Good catch by the big tight end. Tackled by Kisevich.
They've got to go.
Tight end is Church on the catch. First down. It's up to the 30.
I don't
know what it is.
Timeout call. Oh, it's a chain gang. They stopped the game for the chain gang.
I think the chain gang got cramps. Nah. That's Venice guys. They don't get cramps.
No, they don't.
So 1st and 10 at the 30 as we get the chains back in order right here. 1:04 left in the game. And while I would say that your call earlier about the game being over, now it would seem that's this way, but the way this game has been and with penalties and whatnot, I'm going to wait till we get another 40 seconds into this before I say anything. Arshari Charles come up field. Good throw and catch. Again, Bellholm on the catch. Run out of bounds by Judson.
That was about a 14-yard hitch. So just throwing the ball near the sideline.
So another 12-yard gain and a 1st and 10 at the Clearwater Central Catholic 42-yard line. Hickey hits. Got to wrap him up, guys. Got to wrap him up. Micah Hayes on the tackle, but that was Tillman on the catch. Ball's at the Venice 40-yard line after the 18-yard gain. Hickey with plenty of time, looking downfield, and ball is out of bounds. Kisevich defended on that one.
That was good, defended nicely by Kisevich, but really that's not a terrible throw. If you're going to throw that football, that's where that football goes, back shoulder.
Yeah, back shoulder.
Where only your guy can get it.
And here's the thing, when you play safe like this, you can go after the ball. I mean, sometimes the players get a little bit so safe, like, all right, it's in front of you, make the catch. No, go play it. Go play the ball. Just a quick reminder, next week we will not be broadcasting the game. We're up in Sarasota away. So you won't get to hear Jeff and I or Trey and I get to do the game. Here's 2nd and 10, quick throw. Low throw to Wilson, pressured in there by Ashari Charles.
I think Sarasota has their own live stream.
I would imagine. So if you're adventurous and want to go on the web and find out, there's obviously options for that. I think most schools right now are kind of doing some sort of live stream
or make the stretch 25 minutes.
Well, that's what I was going to say. Come to the game and support the Indians so they can go undefeated in the district. Blitz on this one. Neely come up the middle. Hickey's running with it, and Judson stops him short. That should take a lot of time out of. They should take the clock down to well inside 10 seconds. Taking a little while. We got called timeout. I didn't know they had a timeout. What do you know? CCC had a timeout. 21.9 seconds left and a 4th and 4. And going back to, again, supporting the Indians on the road. Not a lot of road games the last couple of years. But Coach Peacock scheduling some home and homes and whatnot. But our crowd still, I mean, the journey up to Sarasota is not a long one. I know they'll definitely make it there. And then the week after that is sort of up in the air. It looks like an off week for us. And then it'll be just wait around and see how everything plays out as far as that point system we were trying to talk about earlier.
Wherever we're ranked. Yeah. I mean, I was talking to Coach Burton on Wednesday. I said there's a real possibility where it's a Venice Riverview Regional Championship game again.
I don't think it's a possibility. I think it's likely if everything plays out the way we expect it to, because it'll be the two better teams in the region at this point, especially based on points and whatever else. So we shall see. So 4th and 4 here. Hickey at quarterback. Venice is bringing the house at him. They flush him out. He's got room to run. Instead he throws and it's intercepted. That is the younger brother. That is Irel Dale on the interception, and that'll put an end to tonight's game for sure. So 13.9 seconds. They will take a knee, and that should be all she wrote for the Marauders. But good game. They kept it close at the end. The Indians kind of gathered themselves up enough at the end, and they made a good run to keep the game at a one touchdown lead for pretty much that whole second half.
Listen, competitive games like this only make you better too.
Yes, this is a tune-up kind of a game. There's no doubt about it.
You figure out ways how to win games, which there's no coaching that, there's no practicing that. You have to do that.
So there's the kneel down, and that's the game. Your final score, 35-21 Indians. We'll take a quick break and come back with a quick wrap-up right after this. And we're back here, final score 35-21, Indians with a victory. And Jeff, a big game for the Indians. They needed to get that victory over a pretty highly ranked team in the Marauders. And now you go to Sarasota next week, and with an opportunity to close out with an undefeated district, record. And then you wait to see where all the points come around and see where you end up in the playoffs.
Yeah, like you said, like we said earlier, this was a big game for Clearwater. It's a big game for both teams, but I think it was a bigger game for Venice due to the ranking standpoint. But they came out here, they took care of business. It was sloppy. There's still things to clean up. They didn't play their best brand of football. You know,
you're right, and I think it was sloppy from both sides of the ball on both teams, and sloppy on the referee's part as well. So the three teams on the field played sloppy, and it sort of slowed this game down to a stall almost in the second half. But again, Indians came out with a victory, so I guess we got to be happy with that no matter what the situation.
I agree. So, well, John, it was a pleasure.
Absolutely, always a pleasure for Jeff, and I'm sure we'll be back somewhere in the press box together in the next couple of weeks. Thank you to everybody out there for watching. 35-21 is your final score. Venice Indians over the Clearwater Central Catholic Marauders. See you next time we're on the air from VSN and Vibrant Aspect Media. Have a great night.